5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Roil Talk Podcast, where we smoke, lift, and motherfucking live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, please allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Joe.
Adam.
Jake.
And we got Jorge behind our desk over there making us sound and look good.
Destroyer of Vag, Jorge.
I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty hyped for today's episode. It's going to be pretty funny, wild, and crazy.
Okay, you start the clock.
So let's get this our guest for today introduced. Jakey.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Davey Boy. Davey linked us up at one of his stand-ups, and I got to see him perform. He had me laughing. Great crowd work.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
very talented tattoo artist.
Well, thank you.
Business
Thank you.
owner. And again, stand-up comedian. Here we go. Josh Frizzelle in the house, everybody.
Hey,
Josh, thanks, brother, for
Josh,
coming
what's
on.
up, bro? Hey, how's it going, guys? How you guys doing today?
It's a nice Thursday afternoon. No complaints.
Fuck, it's Thursday. Jesus Christ, I need to stop fucking waking up so late. You know what I
That's
mean?
the life of a tattoo artist. You guys work
Fuck
some
me,
fucked
dude.
up
You
hours.
have no idea, bro.
My
I
cousin,
don't even know if it's fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah, my
I don't
cousin's
even-
an artist out of Vegas, and his
Yeah.
his schedule would be crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not here for tattooing. I'm here for stand-up. And
Okay.
I'm proud of that. Thank you for offering me to be on the show.
Hey, man. You're welcome.
Was that at the Rustic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
That was the rustic show.
Great crowd work, dude.
Thank
Great
you, man.
fucking crowd work, man.
Dude.
Those motherfuckers were raunchy.
That's one of the things that I always worried about, like stand-up comedians. They just come up and they hold the mic and they get all fucking scared and they're just like, oh, and they fucking tell their little jokes and shit. If you do crowd work and you actually get into the situation, like what I do is I'll go up to people before I go on, right? And I'll ask them questions. Blah, 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 blah. What do you do? And then I'll think about it. Boom, boom, boom. Think. And then I'll ask him if it's okay if fucking I could tell a joke or whatever about him. You know what I mean? Like consent is, that we're in that fucking time.
Sounds
that
better already.
Everything has to have consent.
Yeah.
And,
I like the old days.
Too many feelings, huh?
Yeah.
and I'll just work off of it. I think you were at the show where that lady that had a double vasectomy or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That was the one, right? And I pulled up my shirt and I have a third nipple and I was like, "Don't worry, sweetheart, I got an extra one for you." Blah, blah, blah. And I do. Is it
She had
okay
no
if I pull
tits?
that- She had no titties. No. Is it okay if I pull it
Pull
out?
your dip out. Sure,
So
show
check
the
this
world.
shit out. Well, one of them's blacked out, homie, because I like to say the N word, and this one, I'm just kidding.
Holy fuck, that is legit a third nipple, bro.
Where'd that come from? What happened?
What the fuck do you mean? I was born with it, bro.
Yeah, but what was happening? They put it way down there, like something happened.
What do you mean? A fucking doctor did it, dude?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny is they say everyone has a third nipple of some kind, right? Like, well, actually, I'm so hairy right now. You don't see it, but
Everyone has a third nipple, then prove it. Let's see it.
well, not like that, bro.
Let me see your titties.
That's a fucking legit ass nipple, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a miniature nipple, dude.
Adam's got a third
no,
leg.
dude, it gets hard, bro. His name's Lucky.
Okay,
bro.
now wait,
Dead
hold on,
ass.
dude. Check this out.
That isn't
Conspiracy me this.
Let's go.
1 nipple, 2 nipple, 3 nipple, 4 nipple, just like a fucking animal, right? They all like come running down.
So like a dog?
You think I'm a
It's
cat?
fucking weird, dude. What if we evolved over time and we're losing our nipples and now it's getting down to 2? Eventually, guys won't have nipples because we don't breastfeed, you know? We'll just be fucking solid.
So what do you mean? Like we crossbred with an animal? Is that what you're saying? Will we-
Yeah.
Evolution, dude. Do you believe in evolution?
I don't.
Oh, bro.
Mm.
If we're gonna get into the fucking.
So like we came from a fucking nothing to an organism to all this bullshit. I don't know about that.
What they say about snakes, right?
It's shedding the skin.
What was the where the eyes was it lions? They're not cats, right? Because their
Oh
eyes.
no, the diamond. You're talking about the diamond thing, right? House cats have the diamond.
Yeah.
That's why the Egyptians or whatever.
Oh yeah, they're
worship the
closer to
cat.
reptiles than they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
yeah.
only the house cat has the diamond thing. And
Right,
then
Reptiles,
snake cat-
snakes, and
Snakes,
a few
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, lizards.
That's
You know what? I heard about a study that came out that if you have cats, that thing crazy cat lady, that if you don't get your
My wife.
body dewormed or your cat dewormed every 6 months, they have a parasite that goes in you and causes Alzheimer's.
Yeah. It's
Isn't that wild?
Mm.
Like, who the fuck wants that shit?
it comes from their kitty litter, like the shit in the
Yeah.
litter. And then
First of all, this is
Oh,
just like
are
you.
you getting sassy now?
yeah, yeah.
Don't talk about it.
my
No,
cats, my cats.
So you shouldn't drive because someone got in an accident. We were just talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hear one story, and then here's the other
I don't
problem.
like cats anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
If cats are indoor cats, not gonna happen, right? Because they're indoor. But when they're outdoors and depending on their environment where they fucking go and fuck with, then yeah, you have to worry about them bringing something back. But dogs too, outside dogs, they bring that shit in the house. So they say they shouldn't allow them in your bed because they'll give you like.
Well, they even say like you shouldn't take your dog to a dog park because there's so much nasty shit at a dog park. If you're gonna
Cats that go outside bring what is it called, ringworm,
Mhm.
and so much, dude. And there's like only like 2 vaccines for it, whatever, dude. But they gave my daughter ringworm. One cat. She's a. I can't say that word because I don't want to get you guys demonetized.
Get your mic a little closer.
It rhymes with blunt. Okay,
Yeah.
she's a blunt of a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Smush,
came
smush
and
it.
gave my. Well, you guys are pretty used to blunts. She gave my daughter ringworm, right? And then my wife's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine." No, F you, dude. I don't want my fucking daughter to be running around with these things that look like fucking donuts on her fucking legs all day.
Ringworm
You know?
hurts too after a while.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's bullshit. Stupid.
It's like a wrestling. You get it usually in wrestling or
Yeah,
sports.
like jiu-jitsu.
And it's
Yeah.
from outside cats. That's
Wow.
exactly what it's from.
Yeah, we have cats, but they're indoors.
I,
We have
I,
2 cats indoors.
I think the outdoor cats are the shit, dude. They usually have to be vicious to stay outdoors.
Yeah.
I like cats.
We have one that we was outdoors and then comes in, but like goes and potty outside. But him and Z, dude, they fucking hang out together in the yard. Like I think this cat likes that Z walks around with him because the other cats in the neighborhood don't fuck with him because they know he's gonna come around.
That's a
with
cool
his
ass name for a cat, honestly, Z. That's dope.
That's the
Yeah,
dog's
that's my
name.
dog's name.
Oh, sorry.
When the cat chills with the dog?
Yeah, I know it's weird.
They will
'Cause he's so
sometimes.
old now, dude. He doesn't give a fuck about anything, you know. So
Yeah, he still scares the hell out of me when I'm fucking rolling up to your house and I'm a cat high. He's like staring at me. I'm like, don't look at me.
Yeah, he's,
Don't look at me.
he's a
I'm all
dick,
fucking
but
fucked up. I know he is. He'll like get up and he'll come over and he'll sniff my leg. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. This is the day you attack me.
you just got
Kind of looks like you got a bit of ringworm on
Yeah,
your
I've had it
fucking
a
face
couple
right
weeks.
now,
Oh,
there,
bro,
brother.
that's a fucking pimple I fucking popped.
picked at it.
Shit.
No, it wasn't ready, and then I told a certain somebody it wasn't fucking ready,
Yeah, it usually does the trick.
and they didn't listen.
It
You
looks
know what
like
I mean?
you
They
got-
didn't
yeah.
fucking listen, and I'm like, I need to go to Target get my pimple patch. It's perfect thing. Get a pimple patch on there.
What the fuck is up with those pimple patch bullshit?
It's work. It just takes it away.
It pulls it away or
Yeah,
takes
just
it away.
Leave it in there. Your face looks normal, and then done.
I wasn't a believer, and then one time I actually got I hit my head at the lab, and the next day like this fucking weird white head like appeared on. I was like, what the fuck? And Megan went and got one of those things, those patches, dude. The next day, dude, it looked like I never even had anything there,
it
dude.
goes
They
away.
work so good.
What do
Pretty
they
fucking
put in it?
impressive.
What is it?
Who knows? Homeless
Fluoride.
Fluoride.
Homeless people and fluoride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just Obama tears and shit like that. Just fucking everybody that's
tears.
crying about the fucking government and shit.
Big Mike
Put them on
tears.
your fucking face and shit.
Big
So,
Mike tears.
Yeah.
For those who know, that's we're good old
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama, Big Mike.
Jesus Christ! Don't even fucking get me started on that, man.
There's so many big
know what I
mics.
mean?
I feel like.
No,
Well,
that's
that's the
Big
Big
Mike.
That's Big Mike. She's got a dick.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the rumor.
I got.
That's
you.
the rumor that she's got a hog.
Sorry, I'm late. to
She's
the-
got a hog on her. You know what I mean? I don't
I heard.
Looks like she's the top and Obama's the bottom.
know.
How's the gym, boys?
It's good
Good.
for me.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
Like,
wonderful.
working
wonderful.
out?
Fuck, dude. Do you see me? No. Okay, I'm not working out. I want to.
Yeah.
I would love to. You guys gonna help me out with that,
Let's
or
go,
We'll get-
bro.
We'll,
Let's
we'll
go.
get you all
Just-
the good stuff.
Yeah,
you
just
need.
jump on.
I look like a half a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go and
I'm on my
start.
second week of sus, boys. I love it.
I got 2 dudes on test that recently weren't before. They went through our boy and got on test.
Did you get a gift? Because he usually hooks up gifts after.
Oh, no, I'll have to. I got you, motherfucker. Now I'm gonna hit him up.
I was trying to convince a friend, like, you need to get on that sus, baby, because our buddy recommended I plug 0.5 throughout the week. So that's
Oh,
what
how
I
is
do.
that sus?
It's fucking great.
You like it?
I love it.
Did you just get it the other day when he came in to see you?
No. He no. He
You
was
got
he
a
was he was gonna bring. I've had it for like 3 weeks now, but maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. But he brought in something for Kaylee. He brought in peptide. So she's been plugging a peptide every day.
Man.
BP 157.
BPC?
Whatever it is.
Where at?
Stomach.
Why doesn't she do the area? You're supposed to do that direct on the area that's bothering you.
Is that what you're supposed
Yeah,
to do?
that's where it's supposed to be used.
Okay.
Direct on the area.
That's
It's the most effective.
it's
that
the
way.
pimple all over again, dude. It's the pimple all over
Yeah.
again. God damn it.
How's your cycle going?
Great. I had to adjust the mix, but it's good. Had to
Yeah.
go up. Yeah,
Dude,
What's that?
up and-
500 milligrams of test a week, and then 300 a deca.
One of my guys that works for me, it's not was it creatine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? I heard it
it's
makes your
it's an
fucking
amino
balls
acid.
smaller, small. Like some
No,
shit
No,
like
that's
it's an
test.
amino acid, bro. It's in everything you eat.
Does it make you angry and shit
No,
like
it's
that?
it's
Oh,
actually
no.
it's really good for you. It gives
Really
you-
good
Then
it
why the
gives you,
fuck is my fucking
Because
business partner
someone
a dick?
along the way years ago fucking came up with this thing about creatine being not good for you, and
you just gotta drink water, otherwise it fucks with your kidneys.
Oh well,
You gotta
a lot of shit fucks with the kids nowadays, bro. Like I'm telling you, like
Yeah.
fucking,
yeah,
you
true.
can't eat a fucking asparagus without it fucking with it.
Jesus, bro.
I'm dead ass, dude. Think about it. Like, just read about it, dude. Asparagus fucks your kidneys up. Fucking energy drinks fuck your kidneys up. Fucking this shit fucked your kidneys up.
Yeah.
Kidneys, kids.
Well,
kids
they didn't
knees.
fucking used to have 10% beer. They used to have like 4% beer. So you probably fucking jumping the gauntlet there.
Oh,
trying
baby,
to
that's
skip it.
9.5. I'm
Yeah,
right under
see?
the radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true, dude. Everything's fucking killing you these days. I was actually talking to a buddy of mine. He's like, "Can you please stop taking the shit you take?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not."
I'm on the Rich Piana diet. Leave me alone.
Yeah, dude. He goes, dude. What about all the wrestlers we loved growing up, man? They all died in their, blah. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
First
That's-
of all, a lot of those guys are taking 1,000+ milligrams.
That's what I'm saying,
The
bro.
one- the-
like,
we're sticking around like the hundreds,
The
low
one,
hundreds.
Yeah.
the one I would recommend is getting off is the T-Boy, the trend one. That's
I
shit's
haven't been on
not,
Trend in
that
a
one's
minute.
not good
Yeah,
for
you
you.
don't
oh, you
Yeah.
know what's funny? So the other day on Instagram, shout out to the man in the shadows, Mark.
Yeah.
He's messaging me on the gym account.
Dude, he gets going some days.
Dude, he's messaging me on the gym account. He's going,
yeah.
you're off trend right now, aren't you? And I'm like, the fuck, Mark? I go, there he is. I go,
Yeah.
what's up, dude? He goes, are you off trend right now? Is it post aggression? I'm like, I
Shut
haven't been on
the
that shit.
fuck up.
I go, Mark, I haven't been on it in like 4 months. What are we talking about right
He-
now? It's been test only.
He
Is
said
that like a powder? Or is that like a shot?
Oh,
What
it's a
is it?
shot, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the
That's the fucking
creme de la creme of steroids.
Is it in your ass? Or?
No, you put it
Yeah,
wherever you want.
you can put it
on
wherever
your
you want.
ass, shoulder. I go shoulder.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, like it's you're just redlining, and you're just. Adam calls it the nectar of the gods. So
I had a buddy one time. I used to go to the gym with him all the time, right? And I'm allergic to niacin. I can't take it, right? Like it makes me fucking insanely itchy. Blah blah
That's
blah.
what it's supposed to do, bro.
Oh, dude, trust me. No, he gave me a double fucking dose of this shit,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Drink it. It's Kool-Aid." And I smashed it, right? And I go into the gym and I'm running on this bike or doing whatever, dude, and I start to black out. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" I go into the bathroom and he's laughing his ass off. He's like, you stupid motherfucker. And I was like, how the fuck am I stupid? He was like, well, I drugged you. And I was like, dickhead, first of all, I don't think you're supposed to do that legally. You know what I mean? And I go in the bathroom. I try to throw this shit up, dude. And he was like, the only way you can make it out of it is you got to work out. And you got to work out. I was at the gym for 8 hours, dude, trying to work this shit out of my fucking body.
Tripping?
Oh, fuck, dude, like I was on shrooms. It was fucking terrible.
Just giving everybody a spot. You need a spot? You need a spot? It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, not
get
even
away
that.
from me.
Dude, I joined the chicks aerobics class, bro, that day. I got in there and they were like, you're not supposed to be in here. I was like, just please, for the love of God, let me just run on this bike. Please. And I was running, dude, just trying to get that shit out of my system, out of my sweat. Fuck him. First of all, Trevor Bars, you're a bitch. Second of all, fuck you. That's it. That's pretty much it.
Damn.
Fuck niacin.
Have you ever done Nitroflex, GAT Nitroflex?
GAT Nitroflex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
dude,
GAT
that
is
shit-
good shit.
Dude, that shit, I used to take that pre-workout. It says don't take it 8 hours before bed or some shit like that. It's 6 hours before bed.
Why don't you just smoke meth?
Well, yeah, seriously, at some point, dude, I would get. This is back when I would get off of work and I would shoot down to the gym. Like I'd go home, eat dinner, blah blah blah, whatever. And the kids would go to sleep, and I would go to the gym like at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Dude, I'd be looking at the fucking ceiling. Just,
That's
It sounds like a helicopter motor.
dude, just you'll smash the wife out, bro, and then you're like, you're still up. You're
Well,
just still
at least
up.
you get to smash the wife out. But I do have a question.
What's up?
Is your diet intake, do you do chicken and rice, or like how are you eating your protein? Like what
I
is the
do
biggest-
14 pounds of protein a week. That's what I do.
Jesus Christ.
So like, I do steak, chicken, a lot of ground beef.
How do you like your steak, man?
Medium.
Just
Mhm.
medium, not
Yeah.
medium rare?
Medium.
Medium.
Just medium.
Yeah, boy.
Pussy.
No, baby.
Medium's the
Medium.
perfect.
Medium,
Yeah.
medium
Medium
rares.
rare, man. You got to get a little blood in it. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
another little blood don't hurt me, baby.
You know what I mean?
But I like my steak cooked. I cook my steak.
Medium's got good flavor. That's
Yeah.
what I like.
That's what I
Texture
like.
and
What's your
flavor.
favorite cut?
New York strip.
Yeah, you're a good man.
New York strip.
All
Quarter
right, give me a
inch.
high five for that one, brother.
New York strip, quarter-inch cut. Right there. That's how I like it. You know what I mean?
I like that.
If I go into the butcher, that's what I ask for.
That's a little thicker than a quarter inch.
Quarter-inch
No,
cut.
no, that's,
Yeah,
you
inch
know,
cut.
that's
Inch
a
cut.
man's quarter inch. You know what I mean?
You guys don't know about that. You two fucking tree trunks. Anyways, so what's up, dude? What got you into stand-up?
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. I used to be a bar back at a bar called the Rusty Tavern. Okay. And my buddy Dylan was the main bartender. And, me and him used to bullshit. We go out after and we closed up, cleaned up, all that shit. And we go to Denny's every night. And we'd bring people with us and shit. And I just start fucking bullshitting, talking shit, blah, 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 blah. And the owners, Ricky and Mike, they were like, oh, we're going to start this stand-up thing. I said, okay, cool, And I didn't think any of it, anything of it. And Dylan goes, dude, grab the mic and go. Grab the mic and go. They'll give you 3 minutes. And I said, all right. I didn't write anything. I didn't do anything I didn't do anything. I didn't write shit. And then out of nowhere, I grabbed the fucking mic and I did 16 minutes. My first one.
Yeah.
Right? And I just started going.
Just off the top of the head?
Yeah, definitely. Crowd work was my biggest thing, and it still is my biggest thing. I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse, because sometimes I'll make people really, really happy, and then sometimes I'll make people cry. But when I make people cry, it makes other people happy. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like I'm fucking fighting a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? So
do you intentionally try to make him cry or no? Just
No.
yeah.
I want it, like I said earlier, before we started everything, I like to go up to people and ask them what they do, blah, blah, blah. And it's like more like a plan. You know what I mean? Is it okay if I include you in my show? Is it okay if I say this or blah, blah, blah? The last show that I went and I did crowd work with, this guy, his name was Noah. And he told me he was a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
And he was like fucking a 4'9" little Mexican cat, right? And I was like, "Is it okay if I,
Name Noah?"
His name was Noah. Just wait. And I was like, "Is it okay if I include you in my show?" And he goes, "Yeah, definitely." And I get up and I get off the stage. There's actually a clip on it on Instagram. And I said, I got off the stage. I go, "What do you do?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm a mechanic and I make cars." And I was like, "Your name's Noah, right?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "You're a fucking super scrawny fuck. I'm so glad you don't make boats." You know what I mean? And it took a second to pop, and then everybody got it. And I was going back to a biblical joke.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And it was fucking so dumb, but little shit like that works. You know what I mean? It's just, I like to take the room and make sure that their eyes are on me. It's something that other stand-ups don't really do. They think they're going to go up and tell jokes and everything's going to be okay. No, I am selfish. I'm a selfish motherfucker. Have you seen me? Look at me. I look like half a fucking gangster. Okay? You know what I mean? I want people to look at me. I want people to look at me on stage. And that's how I get them. And that's literally how I got here on this podcast, is because of the homeboy hooked it up, and this gentleman was there. Thank God. You know what I mean?
What's your Instagram handle?
It's tattoos by Frizzelle. Tattoos by _Frizzelle.
_Frizzelle.
And then there's a 4D3 Ink Gallery. That's the ones I go
Where do you
through.
have some stand-up clips?
Tattoos by Frizzelle. Yeah, tattoos by Frizzelle. I'll give you guys.
I want to
all
have Jorge pull up one. All right.
Oh, I would love that, dude. But I never post my jokes. I will only post like crowd work. But like I said earlier, when I go do the Victim Mill Has Talent,
Saturday, right?
Victimville has
Victimville's
talent?
got talent. What's Saturday?
Is
right?
it Victorville or Victimville?
Victimville.
Victimville. Okay. I am going to tell my favorite joke for the last time. It's been 8 years that I've been telling this joke. It's the joke that actually got me into stand up, and I tell it here, dude. But you probably heard it, right?
Which one?
Can you tell it?
Right here.
I mean, yeah.
Which one are we looking
Come on,
at?
Royal
we
Talk
go.
exclusive.
All right.
Palestine
It's not
2?
on there, but I will tell you guys.
All right, hold on. Let's hear this joke first.
Do you want me to tell how I tell on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, here we go.
Deep breath.
I think that one to the left in the middle with the blue.
Does anybody here live alone?
No.
Nope.
No? So this is what a
Boring.
fucking family looks like then, huh?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't look like I have a family, which is okay. That's fine. But, gentlemen, for the last 2 years, I've had a female roommate, right? And you know what I signed up for. I signed up for blowjobs and hand jobs if she didn't pay the rent on time. And I'm going to be honest with you, dude. She was the worst fucking roommate I ever had. First of all, she would bring guys home and fuck them instead of me. And That's bullshit. For the last 2 years, I only got to fuck her twice. Okay. Also, she paid her fucking rent on time, which is really fucking bullshit, right? And I really got tired of it, and I had to kick her out. And this is how I did it. I took her out to Denny's, and I'm really nice. I sat her down, and I said, "Look, Grandma, it's time to go." I'm kidding.
That's the one he told.
I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
the one he
I'm
told.
kidding. I fucked her 3 times. Okay? Nah, I'm kidding. She's fucking dead.
Oh man, that got dark quick.
When is this gonna come out? Please tell me when this is gonna come out.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
Where's the one? Which one? Crowd work one.
I think it's that one. Go up.
On the right.
The one with the red. Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Open at a gay bar.
Yeah.
All right, usually what I do is I'm gonna do some crowd work first. So, thank God I got a fucking microphone that doesn't have a cord. Excuse me.
Oh, that's the perfect time for this to do that. God damn it! It missed the whole punchline. Fuck.
Let's see.
Let's try it again. You got to remember this is at a gay bar.
All right, usually what I do is I'm gonna do some crowd work first. So, thank God I got a fucking microphone that doesn't have a cord. Excuse me. No one gives a fuck. Okay, let's go back.
What is that?
No one gives a
No
fuck.
one gives a fuck.
Oh.
There's another one. If you scroll down a little bit, that one. Watch that one. I have this thing that I do. I don't know why it works, but it works.
There's Davey right there.
Please don't fuck up.
Pause it. Go ahead. Then.
You have to hear this because the punchline is very important.
Play the press play. See if it'll pick up.
I do this thing where I go up to people. Like I told you, I go and walk up to people and I ask them what they do and blah, blah, blah. And that lady had a birthday. Oh, fuck. So can you help me? I do this thing where I go up to people. I don't know why it fucking works. It's always worked for me. Like that thing where I went up to them and I was like, "We're gonna sing Happy Birthday," you know what I mean? Blah blah blah. And I go 1, 2. No one gives a shit, you know what I mean? And I walk off, and people fucking look at that, and it's like, it's like a pop. It's like it triggers. Like, holy fuck, this guy, he's doing the crowd work, but also he's focusing himself on his own rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I learned that from Travis Tapleshay. Shout out to him and Blind Mike, these guys that I used to do stand up with. And if I see other people like just holding the microphone and shit, and I tell them, I go work with the crowd. Go work with the crowd. If you work with the crowd, you're gonna get a better pop. You're gonna get a better like situation in general. You need to get all eyes on you.
Kind of sets the mood, right?
Yeah,
kinda
you
sets the
have to
mood
get
right.
all eyes on you.
Have you ever bombed?
Oh, dude, I've bombed so many motherfucking times. I've been doing it 8 years, bro. I bombed, fuck, dude. I can't even fucking count. You know what I mean? But I was doing really good. COVID happened, and then I took a break, and then I started writing again, and then I was actually, I know it's gonna get a little deep. I got addicted to opiates, right? I was an opiate addict for 2 years, and the tattoo on my face right here, this little chain, I broke the opiate addiction, and I'm about to hit my 100th day. Thank you very much. And I even have jokes about that.
100 day?
100 days.
So it's fresh still?
Well, I wouldn't say it's fresh. I'm never gonna go back, obviously, but
So this year thing, yeah.
yeah. So literally 4 days into me quitting opiates, I started doing stand up again, and I fell in love with it all over again. You know what I mean? And I'm an addict at heart, regardless. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's that, this, whatever. You know, I just need something to be addicted to. So now I'm addicted to stand up again, and look where the fuck I am. So fucking thank you guys. I got fucking 6 shows coming up.
Right on.
Thank you so much.
Right
I'm on a podcast, which is fucking crazy to me, and a good one at that. Like this ain't no fucking lowballer shit. Like you guys are the fucking shit. Honestly.
man. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Bubba. We appreciate it.
Yeah, honestly, and yeah, dude, I'm fucking full force. Like I'm full force back in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the opportunities that I've been having lately, I give all glory to God and to myself for being clean and all that shit. And like fucking shit, dude, I got to meet you guys. So
For sure.
fucking dude, 100 days is a lot. Oh, also with that, with me getting clean, I also got 4 other people clean. So I'm very, very, I'm more proud of that than me being clean myself.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you said it was COVID started?
Well, that's when I stopped. Yeah.
Or you started being addicted to
Yes.
opiates? So
Yeah.
from COVID to now? Just
COVID.
100 days ago?
Yeah. Well, no, right after COVID. So I was addicted to, I started Percocets in COVID.
Okay.
Because my back hurt, you know what I mean, from tattooing, blah, blah, blah. And 1 pill a day turned into 3, 3 turned into 6, 6 turned into
Usually how it
10.
works.
Yeah, you start feeding the beast.
Bro, I used to
Yep.
snort 30. Okay, so check this out. The last day that I did Percocets, right? I bought 60 pills that morning. You know what I mean? And for some reason at night, I was like, I think I should count these. From that 60 pills to at night. So I went to work. I did tattoos. I did everything I needed to do. And I was like, I'm going to count these. I got to count these. Counted them. There's 30 left. And I didn't eat them. I used to fucking snort them. I crush them up. Everybody at the shop was like, oh, Thor's hammer. They thought it was a joke because I'd be in the back hitting them up. Everything that I had to do, I woke up to 6 of them, bro. I used to crush up 6, snort 6 of them. And then I went to my fucking friend's house. And then when I got there, it was an hour away. And then I'd do 2. The second I got to the shop, I'd do 1. And then if my appointment came in, I did another one, right? And every single 30-minute break that we did, I went and did another one, right? But it was so, like, natural for me.
You say repetitious?
It's more than repetitious, bro. It was a cycle. Like, I mean, like, it was just a part of my life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What you do. What you did.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
did.
That's what I
It's-
did.
Like waking up and going to bed. It was just what you did.
It's just like how people smoke cigarettes, bro. Like every time, you go do something, you go light up and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
I was doing that, but I was snorting pills, dude, to the point where it ate a hole in my nose. And fucking every time I blew my nose, like my wife would come out in the middle of the night because I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night so I wouldn't get sick. And I'd fucking, I'd do 2 in the middle of the night, especially on Mondays. On Mondays, it was Kill Tony night, and that was my favorite night. And I knew for a fact that I needed at least 10 pills. I needed 10 of them. And bro, if you've ever crushed up a fucking Perk 10, it's a fat fuck ass line. It's a big fucking
Joe,
line.
have you ever smashed up a Perk 10?
You never smashed the Perk 10? Okay. You ever done cocaine before?
His eyes lit up on that one.
No comment.
I know this is
He
getting
even
kind of
scratched
deep,
his
bro,
nose.
but
Yeah, Joe's like, huh.
I know this is supposed to be a comedy podcast, and I'm sorry to get so deep with all
No,
this
it's
shit.
It's
but-
Not at all.
everything. It's everything
Uh-huh.
podcast.
So 1 Perk 10 line is a roughly about a gram of cocaine. It's a very big line.
Shit.
It's very big. So if you take a dollar bill,
Joe.
right?
That's too much, dude.
Yeah, if you take a dollar bill
That's not
and
healthy.
you do fuck, you think? Fuck me, dude.
Got a hole in his nose. What do you think, Joe?
Oh, dude, to this day,
Fuck.
even though almost 100 days in, I'll blow my nose and this big fucking snot rocket comes out this motherfucker and it's the size of a circle every time, bro. It's like, and I'm like, oh, damn it, I can breathe again, But it's fucking,
Will the hole close, you think?
no.
No?
There's no way that hole's going to close. But it is healed. So,
Cartilage in there.
It's not an open wound, at least.
no, it's not open wound
Okay.
anymore. So, even now, like, when I quit, when I finally made the decision to go get help and blah, 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 and I started Suboxone and I did all that other shit, for 2 weeks, I couldn't breathe out of my fucking nose. There was no way I could breathe out of my nose. It would hurt so bad from inhaling it, like just inhaling in general, because the air felt so painful, bro, that I put fucking like clips on my nose so I'd had to mouth breathe. You know what I mean? And especially the first night, dude. Like the first night when I gave everything up, dude, like the withdrawals, and I'm gonna tell this for everyone that's fucking watching this thing. Please, for the love of God, don't do opiates. The withdrawal from that is the most disgusting, painful fucking thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was the fucking hardest thing I've had to come off of. Even with help from a fucking hospital, help from friends, help from whatever. That shit, bro, I was ready to fucking kill myself. I was at a point where I rather have shot myself than, I'm not going to cry. It sounds like I am. It sounds like I am. But
Estrogen's good.
I rather have shot myself than gone through that sickness.
How long
So-
did that like opiate withdrawal last?
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
So
sleep,
please.
you get the body pains and the aches and all that,
Bro.
the back pain.
Bro, you fucking have no idea. So please, anyone that's listening, if you have a fucking back pain, an injury, or anything, try anything else than an opiate. Opiates are the fucking devil, and they always will be. And they stole 3 of my friends' lives. So
They're definitely the destroyer of worlds, bro. That's what they are, man. You ever see the movie The Gentleman?
And it's legal.
Yeah.
It's
This
legal
is supposed to
fucking
be a
drug.
fuck-
Remember when he's talking to the guy about the opiates?
Yeah.
And he told, they're talking about, because he wants to buy his weed industry. And
Yeah,
he's like, mine brings this, mine brings that. And he goes, your product destroys worlds. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope, dude. It's a pretty deep scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's supposed to be a comedy podcast, and I'm sitting over acting like a little fucking blubbery bitch.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, my
Part of your
bad,
life
dude.
story,
but-
man. It's all
Yeah,
good.
we all got a story, Papa.
How old are you,
Don't trip on
brother?
it.
Again?
I'm 32.
You're 32.
Yeah,
How old were you? You said you own the tattoo shop up there?
yeah. I've owned 5 in my life.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I did.
Where were you born?
I was born in Fontana, grew up in Adelanto, and right now I still live in Adelanto, and I do business out of Barstow.
New or old Adelanto?
Old.
Oof.
I live off of Chamberlain, bro.
That's
It
the
used to
hood,
be
bro.
called Crippin', homie.
That's the
You know
hood.
what I mean?
Even fools from LA are like, damn, this shit's wild over here.
Dog, trust me, dude.
Where's
It's
that
fucking shit.
relation to
You know
us?
what I did today? You know what I did today? I got mad at selecting something, dude, and I went in my backyard and I fucking loaded up my gun. I fucking let off fucking 2 rounds. Bang, 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 bang. Well, not rounds, clips or magazines. You know, if being correct. And
Yeah.
guess what? No one gave a shit. No one gave a fucking shit.
It's north of us, like going up 18 up to 395.
Yeah, Chamberlain Way. It's called. What it's
Yeah.
called.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it used to be called Crippin'. It's stupid, and it was spelled Crippin', like not Crippin', Crippin'. Like, come on, cuz, like Crippin', motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Fine.
Like CRIPPIN.
That's exactly how it's
Yeah.
spelled.
That's where they say cuz a lot. Cuz.
What
Come on,
up, cuz?
cuz.
What up, cuz?
You start hearing that shit, you're like, oh, I'm
Shit,
talking to a
motherfucker.
gangster.
What up, cuz? Shit.
So when's your next couple shows coming up?
I got one on. Actually, I have to one tomorrow, and then the 5th, and then the 6th, and the 11th.
All local?
Yes, I am. Right now, my booker, her name is Emily, so she's doing that.
Like helping you book shows and all that?
Yeah, she just books them. Dude, I don't even fucking know. She just sends me a fucking flyer with my name on
She's
it.
cool. I met her the night she was there, right? The night when
Yeah, yeah.
I met her. Dave introduced me to her. She gets she's really big into like stand-up comedy, and I think she does it too. I think her mom and dad do.
No,
it, I
she
think.
does really good. Okay, so her dad, great guy, super fucking cool dude. But he's trying all these different things. Like the last show that we were at, he was like a leprechaun that asked or answered questions and shit. And Emily's so fucking cool with it, like, because I think her dad put her into the scene.
Yeah.
So she tries to make him headline and stuff. But the problem with headlining is, usually if you do it at bars and stuff like that, like I hate headlining at bars
Yeah.
because people get drunk and they get tired. You know what I mean? They want to go home or they want to play pool or whatever. You know what I mean? So she always puts him up last. And I told her, and I was like, look, dude, put him in the middle. He's a fucking funny dude.
He's the one that sits down, right? He
Yeah,
sits
yeah.
down on the stool. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He just sits there on the stool and he interacts. He just fucking interacts.
And he does crowd work.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
sits there with he's an older Hispanic guy. Sits there with his glasses on, and he just talks to you, and he shoots the shit.
Yeah.
And he was talking to this one chick, and she was like getting sad. He goes, "Why are you being such a bitch right now?" Or he said something to her
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
dude, I could not. He's like a nice older guy. Just sitting there, he's like, "Why are you being a bitch right now?" And everyone's fucking laughing, and he has full on conversations. But he just sits there and talks. And then Davey told me like, "That's her dad." I'm like, "Really?" Because she went up there.
Sweetest fucking guy I've ever met,
totally
dude.
cool dude.
Sweet guy.
We got to go chill with all the comics up there, and then I met Emily, and she's really into booking stand-up comedians at local bars up here and this and that because she's pretty good herself.
Which I really appreciate because she put so many fucking people on, like Matthew Foster and
Yeah.
shit. Great fucking comedian as well. She took him.
Is
under
he the
her
curly
wing.
hair guy?
He's the guy that looks like Seth Rogen.
Yeah. He's been following us, and he seems pretty funny.
Yeah.
He has some funny stuff.
Yeah, dude, he's cool. I met him that night.
Sweet
when I met
fucking
Josh.
dude. And I'm so proud of that motherfucker, dude. He's doing everything. He's going to Flappers, the Improv. Like, this motherfucker wants it, dude. He wants it fucking bad. The same way I did before COVID.
You know who was good? That short guy. But people were so fucking hammered.
what
and
was up
drunk.
with that, dude? Because I was laughing my fucking
Dude,
ass off at
He's
that guy.
Jewish, and he goes, "Well, guys, it's the anniversary of us getting away with it." Dude, I could not stop. You probably heard me the most laughing in the back because he's making all like Palestine jokes. He's like,
Yeah.
"It's the anniversary, guys, of us just getting away with it," you know. And everyone's fucking laughing, and people are just shit faced drunk, like out of their minds drunk, dude. Like can't even. That's like crazy part when you go up there. Like that should get on my nerves eventually. Like,
That's-
hey,
Like
pay
I-
attention, motherfucker.
That's
Like,
what I said. That's the problem about like going up later in the fucking show. People get super drunk.
dude,
and-
they are hammered.
Attention,
Dude, it's
details
hard to
gone.
get their fucking attention.
Dude, Rustic Tavern, bro. They were.
Oh, dude, especially the fucking tavern. Especially the tavern.
Everyone's toasted, and he's like trying to talk, and people are not paying attention. But if you really pay attention to his jokes, dude, they were fucking great. And that little the Asian girl, she was fucking dope.
Oh,
yeah,
she drove all the way from fucking LA to come out here to do
yeah.
that
That's
show.
the one I mentioned.
And I was talking to her before she went on.
Is it Alex on camera?
huh?
Is her name Alex on camera?
Is she a little Asian girl?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
What are you talking like, an OnlyFans?
No, that's her Instagram handle.
I don't know. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I asked her. That's the
Sorry,
that's,
bro.
They're talking
Yeah.
over it.
Oh, sorry, man.
that's the one that was like, oh, with Davey goes. Talking about your hog. Oh, who's that? I'm like, ah. I was like, it hurt you. You'd be like, Godzilla,
Bro, he
Godzilla,
was-
Godzilla.
I love his like comments lately on all our videos.
Oh,
Like,
Davey boy.
Dave's, yeah, dude.
He's
They're
cool.
Funny, dude.
What's his name? Lyra's trying to get me to perform in the Victim Talent Show.
Trying to get you to perform.
Not perform, but come on and be a toxic influencer, like portray an influencer.
Oh,
Ah,
Like as
fuck,
a
man.
joke?
I told that fucking joke, and you're gonna hear it tomorrow then, or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm not judging. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, they just got us.
Well,
we're
please
just gonna
do
be
me a
chilling.
favor and be like, ha 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 ha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do well.
I think
Fuck.
there's a few of us going to be in the crowd.
Who
God
else?
damn
I
it.
think Chop Shop's going to be there.
Oh yeah, Chop Shop's gonna be
Uh,
there for sure. We're gonna be there.
I think another couple people too.
Well, I think Richard, that guy's
Wow.
gonna be there too. Yeah, he's performing.
Josh is good. Oh yeah, he's performing.
Yeah, come on, Joe.
Via?
Yeah,
Thanks
Richard
for
Villa's
letting
gonna be
me
there.
fucking,
He's a big dude.
tell you
Yeah,
my
dude.
jokes before I
He's
get there.
He's fucking great. It was to see Davey down there and
The improv's dope too.
dude,
Yeah.
to see Davey down there and open up for him, like, he killed it. But it was cool though, how because I seen him work at the Rustic Tavern, so I heard his jokes not kill like certain ones didn't kill out the Rustic Tavern. They fucking killed down there.
Oh really?
That's
Yeah.
the hardest part about
Yeah,
the Rusty
yeah,
Tavern.
so that's the crazy part where that guy Richard was telling me, like, you know, he's all the locals. He's like the local spots. You hit the local spots to work on your talent, hone your craft, little dive bars, and then you save it for the big spots. You know what I mean? But dude, just to see him in his element, it was pretty cool, dude. It's cool. That's why I said it's cool to
Davey
see
seems
the
like real comfortable up there on stage.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Like when you went on stage, Josh, he came up to me and he sat with me. He goes, "Watch this guy. He's good at crowd work.
Thank
He's
you.
good at crowd work."
Thank
So I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting back and I'm high as fuck, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching Josh work the crowd with the people, and it was pretty good, dude. Like I said, there was a chick who I think she was she had a breast cancer survivor.
you. Yeah.
So she had all her fucking, her tits were gone. So she like flashed that crowd. I'm like, whoa, we're here live, ladies and gentlemen. You know
she
what I mean?
flashed the crowd.
Yeah, dude. And he fucking
Well,
pulled out his third tit.
The
You know
thing
what I
was,
mean?
yeah, I asked her, but when I went up to her before, because I told you guys that I go up and I ask people, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, is it okay if you are a part of my bit? And she was like, I have no problem. And then she pulled her shirt up first. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, I'm going to fucking use this. Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she did. She came up and I was like, come up here, blah, blah, blah. And she pulled up her shirt. and she had, double vasectomy or whatever the fuck, dude, no nipples. And I was like, don't worry, sweetie. And I put my tit up. I was like, I got an extra one for you. And fucking people went nuts. And I was like, there it is. I was like, thank you. And I fucking, after all that shit, I bought her a beer. You know what I mean? All that. And fucking, dude, little shit like that is perfect.
Yeah.
Because it works. And people listen and pay attention to shit like that. You know what I mean? And thank you for being there. And also shout out to homie that introduced me to you, because I was fucking tight as fuck too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude.
Was it
Like,
Davey?
Yeah, it was David.
Davy's cool.
that's how I like comedy. Comedy will bring everyone together, even if you're going through a shitty time, hard time, or whatever. You know what I mean? Laughter is the cure to everything. You know,
It's
that's
definitely contagious.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, like I went in there, so it was. I think fuck, who opened? I think Davey opened first, and then you went on. When you went on, I think you went on after.
I was
Davey.
at like, I think there was 11 comics that night, and I was like, Emily wanted me to go on in the middle, so I think it was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when the little Jewish kid went on, that's what motherfuckers.
That
plastered.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Plastered. Like as the night went on, you could just see it, dude.
How
like,
how long
he's
is each
fucking
person
killed,
set,
dude.
though?
Yeah, how long's the set?
Okay, so we were all supposed to do. Okay, so there was 5-minute sets, and I was supposed to do a 10-minute set. I did a 17-minute set, and I didn't get flashed. That little Jewish kid should have done a 17-minute too, because he was fucking
Yeah, he was
killing.
He was killing it.
He was
They were just
he
so
was
hammered.
killing to the comedians,
Yeah.
not to the crowd. And that was the thing that was pissing me off. I was like, I was walking around. I was like, pay attention to this motherfucker, dude. Like, he's fucking good as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they were more,
Was he a local guy?
interested.
No,
I
he's from
have
LA.
no
He's-
idea.
He's
Yeah,
from,
yeah.
He's from LA.
He drove all the way down. you
Yeah,
know
he
what I
drove
mean?
from LA here. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck,
to do
dude,
a
listen
fucking
to-
shit bar show. And I feel like if he would have been in the middle like I was, he would have been so much better, because his fucking material was fucking, it was tits, dude. Like, it was really, really good. But everybody was so fucking drunk, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't fucking listen to him. And I was sitting in the back, and I was mad about it. I was like, this guy got fucking so much talent, and no one's paying attention to him. So I'm out there, I'm fucking clapping, I'm roaring, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers back on the fucking scene, you know? No one gave a fuck. And I was like, fuck, dude, this motherfucker came 150 miles for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's comedy, though, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, trust.
Yeah,
It
because
is.
I sat back there with him, and I was like, hey, you killed it, dude. He's like, thanks, man. I go, I thought you were good, bud. Like, you had me dying. That Israel joke's my favorite one, dude.
Oh,
That's
fucking
my
A.
favor't one.
That
He's like,
motherfucker.
anniversary, guys. I was getting away with it. That's my favorite fucking one. Because nobody got it. And I'm fucking laughing my ass off. You know what I mean? Like, I get what he's saying, dude. And everyone's like quiet and this and that. And this, and like, not quiet, but like, you could tell they didn't understand the whole pun of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't get the pun.
So is it-
but-
is
Also, hold on one sec. But to the people that are listening, I have Tourette syndrome. So if you hear or whatever like that, that I just want to throw that in there. So there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, he has Tourette's. He told us.
I do. Yeah. Especially when I get nervous.
So, hey, Adam, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up, bub?
Did you hear about the what's under the pyramids?
Holy fucking shit, dude! Don't get me started. If
Isn't
we're
it-
gonna start this
the
flat Earth
AI
shit, and
video?
the pyramid shit,
Did you hear about it?
I am in
The
the
AI?
right fucking room.
The AI video or
No,
The one with
it was the AI video for sure.
yeah,
The one
But
with
what
the
they
coils.
found, the coils
Yeah.
underneath the pyramid. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I don't
It
know. I
is
watched
a-
the thing
it's-
on it the other day.
Oh man, I'm gonna let one of you guys start because I got answers. Go ahead, please, bro. Go ahead.
I don't think there's enough information out yet. Like personally, like-
Do you think the Earth is flat? Come on, man.
sometimes yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
I
or
think
all the
that I
time.
think there's an ice wall.
Yeah, all around Antarctica.
You think there's
know
an
what I'm
ice wall?
Yeah.
Look at it. Okay, so Jesus Christ, I told my friend I wasn't going to do this. There were two sailors, okay?
Yeah.
Way back in the 1800s.
Mhm.
They circled around the ice wall, 67,000 miles around, okay? The Earth is only supposed to be 8,000 miles around. How the fuck does that make sense? Tell me how that makes sense.
That's horrible proof. You're talking about some dudes from 1800. They knew what a mile was.
Okay, but
on a
check
fu-
it out.
No, fuck.
Check it out. Listen,
They had to when they're.
We had a
sailing back
flat
then, 'cause
Earth.
How do you not know where you're going? You had to know your navigation.
we had a
They
flat
used the
Earth
stars.
map up until fucking literally the 60s. Or,
Sure.
excuse me, the 50s. 52, I believe. And that's when we got the round Earth, right? And why in all that time, in all of history, even in the Bible, you know, it says a firmament, blah, 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 blah. People fucking searched and shit. And why is it round now? Why?
Because when they sailed off back in the day, they thought they were going to go over the edge, but then they came back, right? So then it changed the thought of whatever. But
Well,
beyond that, there used to be a hole in the top of the earth in all the maps too. You remember that?
Yes, true.
Right, and then now
Yes.
that's gone. So maybe I don't know.
So why? So
Okay.
here's the question,
So
boys. Why
Orion-
would they hide it? Why cover it up?
Okay, because they don't want to prove that the Bible is true. Okay, so Orion's star is sitting in the same spot as it's always been, right?
Mhm.
But we are spinning at an axis so fast, 27,000 miles an hour, constantly through space.
36.
Is it 36?
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. See, you
1,000
see?
miles an hour.
So you're a flat earther too then.
Yeah.
You fucking know it. Okay, so we're spinning through this fucking galaxy,
Yeah.
floating on nothing with gravity coming to the Earth,
Uh-huh.
right? Where's the other gravity at? Where is it at? It's not obviously in space. So
Right.
how are we sticking on one fucking ball?
Well, gravity varies from place to place, so gravity exists.
By the way,
elsewhere,
this
but-
is your biggest fucking hit on Instagram. So I know this shit's
Well,
You,
it's the
you want to
moon.
talk about the moon? That's a different
That's
story.
his biggest
I-
hit on Instagram.
Yeah,
is the
because-
moon.
Don't call it a fake ass planet again.
Yeah,
I know.
don't say
Please
fake ass
correct
planet.
that shit.
Whatever. I was in
It
a
is a
roll. I,
fake-ass
I spit
fucking
it out,
planet.
dude. Whatever.
It
It was
is.
an accident.
Like,
you know.
That was an easy one to make a comment
God
on.
said he
Yeah.
separated the oceans from the
So,
above
hey,
and waters below. The from the night sky or the night light to the moon or to the daylight, right?
Mhm.
That's what the moon is. If you look at the moon, if you really study the moon and look at all the craters and all that bullshit, it's the exact same format as the planet of every nation and every country, every continent.
the reflection, you say?
It's a reflection.
So, shit, I just lost my thought. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
a hard
that's
one to
that's
think
that's
about.
That's an interesting take.
Have you ever seen the Hennessy commercial when they?
No, I haven't seen that one.
No.
No.
It makes you really think.
Put it up. Bring
Can
it
you
up,
put up that
Jamie.
Hennessy commercial. and
Bring it
put
up, Jamie.
Put up
That's
maybe put Flat Earth or something like that.
Oh
but,
Jesus Christ! I already know.
I
This is
forget
gonna
what
go
the
wild.
commercial was, but it,
you
like,
think that there's really an ice wall, Adam?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah?
There has to be. There has to be. Why would they have an Antarctica treaty?
Yeah.
Every single
You can't-
country,
You can't. Like,
you
go-
can't explore it.
Yeah, there's a
Every
reason.
country
That's
cannot
a fact.
explore
That's
it.
a that's a
That's
fact.
100%
That's a
fact.
fact.
I'm
There's
not
too
making
much-
that up.
For me, there's too much like censorship and hiding. Why don't they just let us be free and figure it out?
You can't fucking do it. No country can do it. Every single country. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
watch.
When a man reaches the edge, after he goes as far as any man can
Bullshit.
go,
Watch. He hit water.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of
Exactly.
here!
He hit
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
water.
how does his son
He hit the firmament, man. Yeah, God
That's
damn
why they
right
say
he
the
did.
sky is blue, is because it's really fucking water.
It is.
Dude, it's a trippy ass. I think it. And then this one's like Antarctica, right? I don't know. They like fuck with all the
It's
major
a
conspiracy
fucking Hennessy
theories.
commercial. It's a Hennessy.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Drink
waters
Incredible
above
Hulks.
from the
Right.
waters below.
And there you go right there.
In 1960, his son became the first man to reach.
Please tell me you got a pisser right here.
Yeah. Help
Oh,
yourself.
Jesus Christ, dude, because we're gonna get into some deep shit right now.
Okay. Save your thought. We're here.
Oh, my thought, bro. Trust and believe.
Joseph, how did you see the Hennessy? How is that a Hennessy commercial?
You didn't see at the end the bottle right there?
Yeah, but how is that a Hennessy commercial?
I don't know. Mankind, like,
They even said the rescue of the astronauts at the space station was fake recently.
Don't say that to me. I celebrated that.
I don't believe that. I don't like that. No, we'll get political there then.
Get political.
Well, like, did you hear Elon telling us? He's like, I wanted to go the fucking day we found out they were stuck, but Biden said no. You're gonna go when we say you go.
Biden
So
did
the
not
only
know
reason
where
they
he
were stuck up
was.
there
It's
was because of Biden.
Yeah.
As soon as he got out of office, because he wasn't scheduled to go until like another month. But as soon as Trump got elected or whatever, he fucking went or like you know
Yeah.
took office.
Biden's the one that fucking held it out.
What the fuck is up with that? Why would you make them wait?
You really think he told him, no, you can't go up there? You really believe that? He didn't know where the fuck he was half the time.
Okay, check this out.
Talk to us.
Why the fuck does Elon Musk fucking rockets blow up every single time? Has one made it out to outer space? One. On camera.
Come a little closer, brother.
Sorry. On camera. Has it made it to outer space? And we've all seen them. We've all seen them go up, right?
Yeah, it is kind of annoying that they do that because they do have a camera. and then all of a sudden it stops.
It blows
And
the fuck up.
they ask him, why did you do that? And it was like, oh, for security, something bullshit reasons. Like, what are you gonna see? Like
Also, if
the
the,
Black
rocket,
Knight satellite.
if the rocket is taken, going straight up, why does it curve? Why does it fucking curve? It's not curving for the fucking planet. It's curving for the firmament. That's what it is. It has to be that. Because even
That's
if we
interesting.
look
That's
at it,
curve.
if we look at
Always
it in
they
that
do.
fucking
It do
way,
curve. Shut up, all of you! You're ruining everything for me.
no,
right
no,
now.
we're not ruining shit. We are
It
proving
does curve.
points
Why does it curve? Why
Always
does it
they-
curve?
because it has to fucking curve for the firmament. And check it out. Okay, so a plane here in America, they go up to fucking 7 miles in the air, right?
Yeah.
In Antarctica, they only go 1,300 feet up in the air. And I know that you know that because I think you've talked about that before.
You're not allowed to fly over Antarctica.
Exactly. But people that do, right, that they only go 1,300 feet. Why is that? Because they're getting closer to the firmament. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking wild, dude. It's a dome. It has to be a dome. It has to be. And you could look at me like I'm fucking some crazy motherfucker or whatever, dude. You know
Adam's
what I
on
mean?
board.
I almost
You know what I like
Yeah.
about you, bro? I'm not on board with all of it either. I just like the fucking fact that we could think about it.
yeah for sure.
You know what I mean? I like the unknown.
I tell you guys, I stopped believing all the shit we got taught in school, and I'm like, there's something else going on in this fucking world.
There has to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People fucking teach us shit, and they're like, check this out. You need to do this. You got to
There
do
you go,
this.
right there.
blah,
Look,
blah.
there it is.
There it is. All
Okay.
right.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna talk to you guys about here.
The firmament,
Waters
right there.
above.
So
From
Don't
the
do
waters
this to me
below.
right now. That's
Hey,
the Hennessy
Someone give me a
commercial.
motherfucking
So,
high five. 'cause
have you
I-
guys- have you guys seen the
Yo.
thing about DNA?
What?
Type in DNA view from above. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
The firmament.
What's
I'm gonna have to-
what's
Yeah,
I
I don't
haven't
like.
heard
I don't
this
like
one.
how molecules look like solar systems.
Also,
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
Look at what do
DNA
those,
looks like.
what do those look like? Where do you see that at? That type of.
Have you guys ever done DMT?
I was just gonna say
No.
when you're
I was-
high on
that's
life.
what I was going
No,
with.
but so
What are those called?
okay, but look at.
The telescopes?
So-
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
Kaleidoscope,
if
yeah.
you ever look at the top of all these new, they've never really looked at the top of DNA. It's always been from the side profile. So this new thing, they're looking at the top. There's this whole link to the Bible of like, whenever you go to all these cathedrals and these old churches that are thousands of years old, what are the windows? What are the
Ceiling.
what are the windows
Oh
and the ceilings
shit!
look like?
Ceiling.
Good fucking call.
So how did? It's like proving God's real, kind of.
Definitely. But if
Because
the world
how-
knows that God's real, then everything shuts down.
So and they're saying that how did God know what the DNA strands look like 1,000 years ago? Like, if
How
it's
did
all-
God know? You fucking made it.
Then that's what they're
what
proving.
everybody's trying
Like
to
that's
say.
what I'm trying to say is like all this stuff is linked back to where it's real and not because all these shapes and these geometric things have been around for thousands of years. And how do they know before any? Harvard just found out 100 years ago or like 50, 60 years ago about all this stuff.
What in the
Yeah, dude,
fucking
That's
world?
fucking wild,
Here,
bro.
Jorge, I'll send it to you.
Have any of you guys ever smoked DMT, done shrooms, shit like that?
Yeah.
There's a couple bags right
Have
there.
you seen? Well, maybe we'll talk. But when I did DMT, bro, fucking fuck me, dude. Like that shit, all that kaleidoscope looking shit, that was real. I saw the seed of life. And if it goes back that far, then I think our ancestors had to, before ayahuasca or anything, had to see it through a different meaning before drugs. You know what I mean? That's why I think like it was put on this planet for a reason. Apparently, if I'm not, mistaken, grass has DMT in it. You know what I mean? Like fucking wood, trees,
That's
all
in
that
turkey.
shit.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, I don't know, man.
This is blowing my fucking mind right now with the fucking
I'm
churches,
glad we're
dude.
having this
Dude,
fucking
this is-
conversation. This
this
is
one's
fucking
pretty
nuts.
deep right
This
here.
one, that one caught my attention when I see. I'm like, well, hold on.
Okay, so okay. Here we go. So, as you know, FYI, I'm hooked on this new show, boys. Hey, you guys watch The Righteous Gemstones?
Oh, you were
I have
about
not seen it.
It's
No.
fucking amazing. Well, anyways, in the Bible, it talks about in the Book of Revelation the end times, right?
Yes,
It talks about the end times.
I know that one.
And the greatest trick the devil ever did was fool the world that he didn't exist. Right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So let's play. We're gonna play it. In the end times, it says the nations of the world will rise up against Israel. Right?
It also says the nations of the world will rise up against one. I don't know if it says exactly Israel.
Well, it's Israel, God's chosen people. That's what it says in the Bible. It's
Mhm.
Israel, and what's all the shit going on? It's anti-Israel, right? A lot of anti-Israel bullshit coming out right now. Not even anti-Israel, just certain things like where Adam's starting to realize, like, hey, why do they got their finger on a lot of our shit?
Have you
You
heard
know what I
about the
mean?
red
So-
heifers?
You got all this stuff coming out. Does it look like we're heading towards the end times?
Technically, yes. Have you heard about the red heifers?
No.
Okay, so Israel has to sacrifice 3 red heifers.
Fat white girls?
I fucking wish. Shit, I could have given my baby mama, dog. 3 times over. No, but there's 3 red heifers that have to be sacrificed, and they have to be perfect. Perfect. No whitening, no nothing. Perfect heifers. They just exported 3 of them from Texas to Israel. And they built, I'm not even fucking with you.
Yeah.
Look it up. Jamie, look it up.
Man, I gotta find this video, but
3 red heifers.
they're saying like the DNA strands are in with harmonic beings, and like it all goes together. It's all
Mhm.
about vibrations and music and different shit. And have you seen?
But they have to be perfect.
Here's my issue with the world today, and all this stuff we're talking about, right?
Trans? I'm just kidding. Fuck. Sorry, bro.
Most of the stuff you're learning about it is coming from where?
Internet?
The internet.
Yeah.
TikTok.
And internet is mostly fucking fake.
Yeah, it's lies.
Okay, so now here's my issue is when someone puts out a video, their main point of making the video is to
To
get
get
you to
views.
think
Yep.
the way and get views, right?
So
but to think,
influence?
no, their video needs to make sense because the more it makes sense, the more you get intrigued, right? And you're going to watch the rest of their shit or whatever. You might go down, whatever. But the reason they're putting that out is anything they put in that video, okay? Let's say we're talking about flat earth, right?
Yes, sir.
They're going to give you every fucking possible scenario of why they're right. They're never going to really give you the good scenarios of why they're fucking wrong. So the problem is when you go down this rabbit hole of flat earth or whatever it is, that's what you're going to be fucking fed, right? Everyone trying to convince you of that, right? I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
they're wrong, okay? I'm just saying this is the problem with it, right? So when I go into all this stuff, I'm a person who believes in Occam's razor.
What is that?
Occam's razor is I'm high, so because I was fucking
Yeah, I've been hitting that fucking pen
Occam's
since we
razor
started,
is
bro.
that
It's
the
been fucking almost
simple-
an hour.
the simplest explanation tends to be the correct one.
Mm.
Okay, so all this stuff, you're like, why go through, dude? Think about it. I mean, they'd have to go through generations and generations of teaching us complete opposite, right? And you're saying all of a sudden now we're completely whatever. The sun is. I mean, Jesus Christ! Like you're telling me by now we can't decide whether we have a flat Earth or a round Earth, even though there's people that work for NASA, like our friend, and he says no, it's not because if it was, I wouldn't be able to do my communications by bouncing lasers off the fucking moon to come back and do certain things.
Once you're done,
That guy's a professional, right? But we're calling him a fucking idiot, basically. We're like, no, you're wrong. You know what I mean? Because this is the stuff you're fed. So who do we believe? And if even the professionals are saying it's wrong.
once you're done, I want to say something
done
about
now.
NASA.
You go ahead.
Okay. Do you know what NASA means in Hebrew?
Oh, yeah. I've seen this. You
Well,
see where it
yeah.
comes from and everything. Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing
This
now?
gets deeper than most like
It
people
means
think. They
to
don't wanna-
deceive, right? So
No,
NASA
no, Adam,
listen.
why didn't you tell me these things?
Because
NASA,
where do you
NASA,
learn this? The internet.
NASA
Like, that's
means
where
to
everybody learns,
deceive. Okay. When a rocket takes off, what do they say?
Lift off.
They say T minus.
Oh.
Okay. If you put a T in NASA, it spells Satan. Okay. They say
That's a little
T
far-fetched.
minus. No.
That's a little far fetched.
Think about it. Think about it.
That's a little far fetched.
NASA means to deceive, and then they put T minus. T minus. Ba ba
Don't
ba
change that
ba.
whole yet.
Right.
Don't change
You
your
put that
computer yet.
together, it fucking spells Satan.
Mm.
Right.
Hold-
Come
hold-
on now. You
Are
want,
you-
you
are
want
you
me to
guys
pull
re-
my fucking
are you
phone
guys
out and
reading
fucking
this?
spell it out or
Look,
what?
right there, look, there
No,
it
listen.
is.
I know, but read. It says a Christian farmer in Texas.
There's my
said-
heifer shit. I told you
A
guys.
Christian farmer is selling the heifers to the Jewish community. You guys get this shit? How ass backward is all this?
I told you. I told you. I ain't no fucking liar.
Okay, but
It's open.
let's take this another step further. During Christmas, right? Like,
Yes,
all right,
sir.
hold on. Give me another holiday where we sacrifice a fucking cow. We do it every single year. We
Shit,
eat a
every
turkey
family
every
barbecue.
Thanksgiving.
We sacrifice
So-
a cow every fucking day,
so
dude.
their
Look at
religion
McDonald's.
believes that they need these 3 cows for this religious reason, right?
They
So-
have to be pure.
You're
They have to
proven-
be pure heifers.
oh, pure because they're made by Christians. You think?
Well, no, pure because it wasn't my mom and it was my baby mom.
Yeah.
heifer.
Have you guys seen the
I
thing?
keep thinking fat girls, bro.
Have you guys, so have
Dude,
you guys seen
trust
the thing
me,
with
dude,
the
I
chickens?
trust-
Heifer. That's all
fucking
that's
me, bro.
associated with it.
Have you seen the thing with the chickens they do?
What?
What? Oh, I like this guy. I
So,
fucking
it's
like
real.
this
It
guy.
happens in New York. It's
I
like a
feel
big
like
thing.
we're gonna be here
The
for a
Jewish
while.
Orthodox Church. So they get chickens to kill, and the Jewish people pass on their sins to the chickens and cleanses them, and then they kill
That's
the chickens.
Santeria.
Yes, it
It's
is.
called another thing too, but it happens like legally in New York. The Jewish people could do it, but only the Jewish people. If other religions, or whatever, it's against the law.
It's Santeria.
Yeah, that's
You're
Santeria.
talking about Santeria.
That's unreal. That's a form of witchcraft.
Sure is.
Yeah, that's like
It-
when they
But
say
That is a boiling point on witchcraft and
Let
it's
me
so
ask you-
weird. Santeria is so weird because it's a Catholic belief and also a witchcraft belief.
yes, it is.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this, Josh. What do you think happens to you after you die?
Man, that's a hard one.
You don't die.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I
Oh,
was saying.
Adam, what are you doing? What are we doing right now?
Do you
First,
want-
it's
Yeah, what do you think?
NASA.
What do you think?
You go to
Do you-
there's like how many planes are there? 4 or 5?
Okay,
They
check
say?
this out,
You
dude.
guys mean like on a
I've been
fucking
on
AOL or some
Yeah.
shit?
I've been on the freeway so many fucking times and blacked out for no reason at all, and then came up and I was on the fucking side of the freeway, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" You know what I mean? Kind of shit. And then I heard about that no death theory. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Go ahead.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Go for it. Let me hear you.
I need to know if you know what the fuck I'm
Well,
talking
I
about.
I may know, but you may be on a different one than me. That's why I want to. You know what I mean?
So instead of dying, you get put into another like alternate reality kind of thing. Is that the
Another
one
pl-
that
another
you're thinking?
plane? Like
Yes.
like another plane of vision. Like you're
What
in
the
another
hell
existence.
do you mean plane right now? What is a plane?
You got to do DMT, and then you'll learn what the planes are.
Thank you. You, dude.
Okay,
I'm
well,
telling
we're gonna.
There's
we're gonna have to get high after
it's
this.
different. It's different frequencies that operate all around us. So right now, there basically could be people in here right around us right now, just operating on a different frequency. So
And
let's say,
also
like,
another
we
thing
can-
with that, I don't know if you're real. I don't know if you're real. I don't know if you're real. And it could be the same thing for
That
you
was a good
guys.
point,
If
too.
you are real, you could be looking at me, and I could be a fucking figment, like a figment of your imagination. Or
Too high for this.
did you know? Did you know they put AI in The Sims, the game The Sims? Did you know that?
No.
Okay, they put AI in The Sims,
like old school Sims, or you're talking about recently?
the old school Sims. They
Like
put
the
in
game.
old school Sims, the game.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So now, The Sims, right now, they are fucking making religion. They are killing themselves out of depression. They are fucking lighting their homes on fire. They are cheating on their wives
In
They
The
are doing-
Sims?
in The Sims.
Sounds
They
like
are
San
doing
Bernardino.
all this shit. Fucking A. Don't get me started on that, bro, because I got a whole joke about that shit. But that's what they're doing, right? Because they put AI into that system. What the fuck? You know what I mean? If a fucking video game has consciousness now, like consciousness,
It's
what-
over, man.
What are we doing?
I hear
Are
though
we
that
in
the
the Sims?
I hear
Are
the
we
AI
doing
we
this?
have isn't real AI. It's just super fucking fast.
Pull up,
You
fucking.
know what I mean?
They
Like,
said they say AI has been around a long time.
I've heard that. AI's been around for. We're just barely getting to know it.
It's getting
So
so fucking.
They
frequent.
say AI was in the what they found under the pyramid. That's part of that.
No shit. Okay, now you need to tell a story.
No, they say like it existed that long ago, and that's part of it all.
I'm
listening,
brother.
So they used to think that the pyramids were power stations, right?
They
Back
are.
in the day, right?
They are.
And if you're
are.
saying it's coil wrapped, you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
They
dude,
had a video proof of it.
They had
fuck-
light bulbs, dude, back then. You can't take fire to a center of the pyramid. It doesn't stay lit.
Yeah.
Right? So they had light bulbs in there, you know what I mean? Like they invented it like with coils and stuff like that. I think it's like a
So
power
so
plant.
here we go, boys. Let's go to let's talk. Do you think? So you guys haven't watched Moonfall yet? You
I've
watch-
seen Moonfall.
Okay,
It's
isn't
a
it
great-
wild how AI ruined everything? Did you see that in the end? AI got smarter and it ruined
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
And
I
so
didn't see
what
that
happened?
movie.
The planet was
Yeah.
dying.
And the moon was hollow, by the way.
The moon was hollow, by the way. That's right. It's not a planet. Anyways, when they say that's where we talk about we were seated here. We were seated here. So
I kind of almost go along that route.
I think we were seated here.
What, like, can
I
you believe
honestly
in
believe it.
aliens if you
I
believe in
believe
flat
you on
Earth?
that one. I'm gonna be on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, fuck that.
But if you guys believe in flat Earth, you guys can't believe that we were seated here. So which is it, you chooches? You're either on board with the aliens.
Can you believe in aliens if you believe in flat Earth?
I think you can't.
Yeah.
No,
Or you can believe in aliens being fallen.
but they're saying
angels.
outside of the water,
I've heard that. One.
whatever is
the
heaven.
water above from.
So that means there's no other
we already
planets.
talked
There's
about
nothing
it.
else out
Jorge,
there.
can you bring up the
Well,
fucking
maybe not,
permanent,
I
or whatever
mean,
it's called
I don't
again?
know the
Bring up the
fucking-
Come on,
permanent.
Jamie.
Firmament.
Firmament, whatever the fuck it's called.
Firmament.
Bring up that firmament.
Firmament. You fucked me up on that one.
Yeah, that's
The Fermi.
Firmament. Firmament.
There you go. That one right there. The one you brought up before.
Jake, where do you think the dome comes from?
Oh,
Not
stop.
the Iron Dome. It's something that's part of this.
Look at that. Like, oh, dude.
That's the one we
Waters
looked at earlier.
above. Waters above.
From
Why is
the
it
waters
water?
below. That's what we did. That's what he did. And if you ask the fucking feminist, that's what she did. Okay?
Waters above the heaven, the realm of God. I can't do this right
You're a godly boy.
now. I was. I don't more. You don't listen to me.
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
You sends me straight to voicemail.
That's some good shit.
He's got you
Yeah.
blocked.
Oh, dude, my angel. You know, you have a devil and angel. That guy, he's always stuck in traffic. He quit.
I'll
He's
be
like, you
honest.
don't fucking listen to me anyway.
The devil's on both shoulders. Like,
Yeah.
his legs are
Like his tail's right here. He's
Yeah.
wrapped all. That's why I got him on my neck,
Yeah.
maybe for a reason.
He's
Can I
like-
tell you guys
he's over
something
there
real
kissing
quick?
Jake's-
Real quick. This has to be the best day of my fucking life.
Well, it's not
I'm
that.
so stoked.
Bro, you have
Give me
kids?
one of these, bro. I have two of them. Yeah.
We come before them, gentlemen.
Trust me, dude. I got a wife, and that pussy's great, but this is fun.
The
know what I mean?
heaven, the dwelling, peace of God, Jesus Christ. What's going on right now?
Exactly what you just fucking
Firmament
said.
of
Jesus
heaven,
Christ.
Fucking the waters above the firmament.
I just fucking
Pill-
explained it.
you see
He
that
just
pill- the
explained
I
it
pill-
to you,
know. I'm
too.
just,
The pillars of
I'm kind of
earth?
shocked right now.
You see the pillars of Earth in that picture?
Yes.
You don't have to
Do you
believe
ever watch?
everything.
You ever watch the documentaries on Netflix about this shit?
I watch a lot of
They
documentaries.
get
mostly
debunked
murder
every
ones.
time. They debunk
Yeah,
themselves.
that's what I'm saying. But
And,
what?
like, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I'm not a.
Did
So
you
the Earth is
Joe,
not-
see that one about
Joe.
that fucking
Do you
that,
believe all the books you read in school?
fuck no.
History and all that?
Fuck no. Those are all gay.
Not no more. Question. So when we see the Earth from far away,
We're
It's
only
not
supposed
round,
to
it's
we're,
flat.
we're only supposed to see
Because
3
we
miles
see in
out.
2D dimensional,
There's
right?
supposed to be an 8 fucking inch drop every mile. Okay, so if you look at Chicago to fucking Los Angeles, God damn it,
New York.
to New York. Yes, thank you. There should be a fucking fall off, right? There's not. It's straight
There
up.
is.
It's just, no,
They've
there's
done- yeah,
fucking
dude,
not.
watch, bro. I've seen so many of them where they go out and they do that, and then as soon as they do it, they're like, "Oh wait, the ship, especially
What
on the
you're thi-
ocean."
what you're thinking of is a water reflection. You're thinking the same thing as a mirage. It's not the fucking
Yeah.
ocean, dude. It's the mirage.
You never tripped out on a mirage?
No, they do it at night.
You've
In
never
the middle
been
of the
driving
night. They're
down a
taking
hot-
lasers and they're
Okay.
fucking like
Yeah, and
shooting
I've
it
also
like
seen 'em
100
do it.
miles,
No,
and
not
then they
100
fucking
miles.
disappear.
The
Is this on
longest they
TV
did
you
is
watched
8
this?
miles.
It's a documentary on Netflix.
Don't fucking
it's
at me at this.
it's a
It's
guy
8
who's
miles.
actually trying to prove that it's flat, and then he goes out and does it multiple times. and
Have
he
you
gets
seen the
debunked.
fucking? That's probably the same documentary where he sent that balloon all the way up there, right? With no fisheye lens, nothing like that. The balloon fucking popped because it hit the fucking firmament, right, at a certain mile. Okay, and then what happened? Camera fell down. How the fuck did he get the camera? By the way,
So we never landed on the moon.
exactly.
Is that what we're getting at here, gentlemen?
Made in like fucking the Red Hot Chili Peppers says, made in a Hollywood studio.
Oh,
Dude, chili hot fucking peppers or
Long
whatever the
time
fuck they're
ago.
called. Dude, they fucking figured that shit out in fucking 1998 when that fucking song was made.
I don't
I
know
mean,
if
it
we
was
went
made
back
in a
then, but I think
Hollywood
we've been since,
basement.
like,
You think we've been there since?
yeah, I think. Well, now I think it's no
Well,
problem.
the bullshit
to go, but-
live from
So-
NASA. If you watch the NASA video, when they ask him, "How come it's so hard to redo the technology?"
Because they lost all
they
the files.
destroyed it. They lost it. That's just
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
And the spacecraft that they fucking went in to fucking land on the moon, did that not look like foil to you?
So what do you think Elon Musk is doing this whole time, sending up rockets?
Lying to get into the government.
Okay, let me tell you one thing about money.
That's the hard
right?
part, yeah.
Money is the
he has
is the
more money
root
than
of-
anything.
exactly.
That's the root of all
Here's
evil.
the thing: people don't put money into things that don't make money. So why would you send up all these fucking rockets nonstop and become a
'cause he
multi-billion-dollar
said that
company?
he said the Earth's dying, so we have to get out of here.
We had to get. We
That's
got to
what
go to
he-
Mars.
that's what he said.
He's already debunking it, then, right? He's saying there's other planets and we need to get to them.
How
right?
the fuck would we get to Mars? Like I said
What is
earlier,
it,
bro.
6 months
Like,
away?
check it out.
Yeah.
If I'm driving to my job, I'm 30 miles away from my Wi-Fi at my house. I lose signal at my phone. Okay, and we just got clear pictures from Mars 3 million or 300 million miles away. Fuck off, dude. There's no fucking way.
But can't you chalk it up to our equipment's getting better and better and better? We're getting like better at like
Then why
cameras,
the fuck
better.
am I losing service?
Because you're sponsored by Cricket.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us that
That's
part.
gonna be the fucking. That's gonna be the shot.
Fool, you got a razor.
I ain't broke, dog, but
No,
I
no, no,
I
what-
got Verizon, homie.
No. One of the homies, real talk, and we're at work. He pulled out a flip phone.
The
I'm
new
like,
Razor?
what the fuck
Is
is
it the,
that?
is it a cool one?
new
that
Razor?
fucking
Yeah,
does
he
the-
Has a screen on both sides. like you
Yeah,
follow
I was like,
through.
what is that?
How the fuck do they do? That's nuts.
Yeah, I go, you have a flip phone? You fucking savage.
Dude, I want one of those so motherfucking bad. Those things are so cool.
So, gentlemen,
What's up?
you
Yes,
mean
sir.
to tell me? Jesus Christ. Okay,
yes.
so how they say aliens come?
How can I help you?
Aliens come from the whole rumor. They come from the ocean,
Well, we're just figuring that out now.
right? That's
Yeah.
what they say, that they come out of the ocean. These things come out of the ocean.
They go in and disappear, like come out,
So,
and come and go.
are you know what I mean? Are they going into the ocean like above, or
Good fucking call.
You know what I
Good
mean?
call.
Are they really going?
So, question: I have a telescope, right? And
Oh my
I could
gosh.
see Saturn.
The
you
rings?
see- yeah. I mean, it's real.
No, dude, there ain't no fucking rings. That's
what
it's
am I
a
looking at?
flicker. You're looking at a flicker, just like
A
if you look,
distinguished flicker like that.
dude. If you look in like at the bottom of a pool, right? You see that like weird, like grayish fucking squarey thing.
Mhm.
It looks like the same thing as we look like up above.
Mhm.
It's the same shit. Don't look at me like that, motherfucker. Come on
so?
now.
Okay, go to your telescope. Go to your telescope. Where?
Where are you going with more?
Oh, I mean, dude, when you use like Ryan's telescope, it's a bat, dude. It's like this fucking big around,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like 5 feet tall or whatever. Dude, the moon is 4K, dude. You could see craters inside.
You can do
craters.
that
It's
on a fucking
gorgeous.
Nikon or a Nike. What do they call it?
Okay, well then you
or whatever the
pointed
fuck
at like Saturn or Mars, dude. I mean, it's not flickering. It's a solid fucking.
Okay, so I
thing
got
right
I
there.
got a question then.
Talk to
If you
us.
believe in the planets and all that moon,
I love
and
this guy.
everything,
He's on my side.
No, I'm kind of just on my own. But
Okay, you're on both then.
Yeah,
I like that.
I just
Okay.
haven't figured it all out yet. But are we the only life form out here?
No, absolutely not.
No, Joe. I'm asking Joe. I want to know from Joe.
No, I think there's aliens. I think they come here from other planets. And
So you think
I
they're here?
think they're watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for us to get to a certain point before like fully, like whatever.
What? Do they cause another mass extinction?
How do
No,
we
I
know
think
that
I
happened?
think that because we're advanced and like civilized in a sense, right? But
Civilize my ass.
yeah, well, let's just hope and pray that they think that. Anyways, I think that at some point they'll dude, I believe in the Men in Black, bro.
100%.
I'm not even fucking with you, dude. I'm right there with you.
Dude,
Yeah,
the Men
that's
in
real
Black, They're
shit.
real.
Yeah,
They're
that's
real.
real shit.
So if you believe in the Men in Black, the world's not fucking flat.
That's
dude.
right.
That's
That's
the problem,
what
bro. You can't have a flat Earth and then all of a sudden say there's all these other planets.
That's
Just
what
say
I
it's
said.
water.
Okay.
So
That's what I said.
yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna agree with you guys. Okay, I will.
He's like, the
I
world
will.
is
I will.
round.
I will denounce my flat earthness just off of that fucking thing. What you just did, because that is true. I do believe that there is something else out there and shit like that. So
but it has to be a planet. You think we're?
Do you
only
believe in Hollow Earth by chance?
I do,
Do you know,
and I
have you
really
ever
like
heard of
that
Hollow Earth
theory.
Let's hear it,
I
Joe.
like
Let
that
me hear it.
theory. It's a really good theory.
Watch King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
They give you it all.
Or Journey to the Center of the
they
Earth?
give it to
Let's
you
fuck-
all.
How sick would that be? You know
Hollow
what I mean?
Earth?
What's
But
the one
it's-
where they?
Here's another thing. Okay, so
It's
if
supposed
the
to be
Earth
like an
isn't
enlightened
flat
civilization.
and it's round, the ice wall, all that bullshit. Do you believe that there's something after the ice wall?
I don't believe in the ice wall. I think the wall they saw, which is an ice wall, right? When you go up to that planet, or
We
What's
we
with
can
me
all
and the
agree on
planet?
that part's true. That part is true.
I'm letting you do
Okay,
your
so
thing.
there is a wall
30
going
feet
around.
fucking tall, right? But it's ice. It's like straight ice island. You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna see a wall, and then all of a sudden you're in this shit, rinky dinky shit, fucking sailing away, and all you see is just a wall nonstop. How do you know it's going around, dude? You're fucking just like cruising straight because it's so big that look at that continent.
God damn it, my buddy
You know what I
Dave
mean?
just
Like,
There's
won.
no life. There's no life there, like fucking animals. There's no
No, I don't
penguins or
think
anything
so.
on.
My
Wait,
buddy
how do you
Dave
guys-
just won because I talked to him today and I told him I was like I was not going to talk about fucking flat Earth, and somehow it came up, and I said one of us was going to pay for our funerals if I got proven wrong. And honestly, fuck you for making me admit that yes, maybe the Earth is
Dude,
round.
you know what though? Like honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I just keep an open mind, dude. I can't pick a side.
I love the thought
You know what
of
I mean?
not knowing.
Right,
love
you know what I
that
mean?
part.
You might be right, dude. We might be on a flat fucking earth for all I fucking know.
I'm,
But
I'm-
we're
Here's
never
my-
gonna
here's my
know.
thing.
hey, the whole permanent shit. I'm over here. I'm
Right.
gonna go home.
Permanent.
The reason,
Whatever the hell
the
it's
reason
called. I'm
I-
gonna go home and Google.
Permanent.
The reason I stay
Permanent.
neutral is because if it comes out one way or the other, how's that going to affect my life? Is my rent going to go
It's
down?
not.
Is
Yeah,
my,
it
am I going
is.
to make
It
more
is.
money to
Exactly.
make
Yeah, it is.
You
Is
are
it?
a-
Like,
It
is
is.
it? Like-
There should be
No.
costs to go down.
No.
Oh, I have a
You're a
question,
fucking
though.
smart man because that's fucking awesome what he just said because it doesn't. It doesn't affect our life. It doesn't do anything. It just
No,
makes
it's
us
100%,
wonder.
But you gotta
It
wonder.
keeps
And I
us
love
distracted.
that. That's
But-
the part that makes it fun. Is that we get
Yeah.
to wonder.
So-
We get the bait.
I love talking
Joe,
about it.
let
Right.
let
So
me
do
ask
I.
you this topic then. So, what do you think about nobody being able to fly or go through Antarctica? What do you think? What do you
Christ.
think's hidden
I
there?
brought that up
Uh,
earlier, and thank you so much.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I don't know.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that-
yeah,
that-
Joe.
I don't know.
Yeah, Joe.
will
but
that
yeah,
cause doubt?
Yeah.
Will that cause doubt to you or no? Like that's just okay and normal.
I don't know. Why would you fly over Antarctica?
But why not?
Why not?
You could
Because
go anywhere else.
it doesn't make you go faster to get. If there's nothing there, right? Why would you fly over?
But
I
why?
don't know, dude.
Look,
You know what?
dude,
One thought I did have for a while, right, was I said that our moon is our moon is a space.
Not out of natty ice.
You're fucking goddamn right, I did, brother.
Motherfucker, that Daddy Ice.
Oh, that was my hidden
That's-
backpack beard. You guys want one?
That's
We have a
5.9%.
fridge. We have a fridge right there. You can put them in.
Do you have an natty ice in there?
No,
No,
but
Natty Ice.
No, but you can keep it cold. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, dude, trust me.
There's
it's cold.
ice.
He has ice in there.
A cup of ice if you
Not
want
that
that.
ice.
Good, baby.
Um,
I don't know. I
I used to
it's-
think that Antarctica might be like a base for aliens to come into the planet
Oh,
because that's how they would
Jesus
enter,
Christ.
so no one can go there, right?
Jorge, bring
That's what I
up
thought, maybe.
the why you can't fly. The reasoning why you can't fly over Antarctica, please.
It's like an agreement. I think.
Ooh, it's an agreement between every single fucking continent. It's going to tell you that right now. It's the Antarctica
Damn,
Fucking
agreement.
type fucking Russian. Look at these.
That was like coding, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like he's
this
a
is-
fucking robot.
This is fucking Google, not fucking Bing.
There it
All
is,
right.
there it is.
It's like you can fly over. What is it? Planes don't typically fly over Antarctica due to the extreme weather
Oh
conditions,
bullshit.
including low visibility from snowstorms and whiteouts.
Whiteouts.
Yeah,
That's
as
great.
well
Is
as a
this
lack
Google?
of
This
infrastructure.
came from Google.
Yeah.
Now ask AI why. Dead
That's
ass.
it. They came from AI or Chat GBT.
Fuck Chat-
I
Yeah,
got Grunk. I got Elon. So I'll ask Elon.
You gonna crunk? You gonna crunk
It,
on me
it
right
just
now?
it wouldn't make any sense to fly over it because what if something goes wrong, dude? It's a huge ass continent.
Yeah,
Where
but
you
wouldn't
gonna-
wanna
where you
know?
going?
Like, wouldn't you want to know what's out
Technically,
there?
it's
Yeah,
just
but-
a
They're gonna
fucking
listen to tell you?
continent.
Right. It didn't
Of-
say
of-
you can't though. It just
According to us, it's a round circle. It can't be a continent if it fucking goes all the way around. Like I said earlier, it's 67,000 or 68,000 miles around. Don't fucking me, bro.
bro, are you good, Jorge?
He does that weird.
He's fucking bored, dude. He's like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? These
Nice.
flat earth
Good question,
fucks.
actually, Jorge. Very smart. I like how you.
Okay, here we go. Here's Grunk.
Oh wait, it's right here. Yes, flying over Antarctica is
Antarctica.
legal, but it comes with some. There are no strict the fucking glare international laws prohibiting flights over the continent, as Antarctica is governed by the Antarctic Treaty System (ATS), which focus on peaceful use, scientific research, and environmental protection rather than airspace restrictions.
Why?
The treaty
Fucking-
signed 54 countries. Because if it's inhabitable to live there, maybe like the world just was like,
Well,
no
it
one's
says-
all-
fucking lives there.
It says
No
right
one
here,
lives there.
54 countries designates Antarctica as scientific preserve and bans military activity, resource extraction. While it doesn't explicitly prohibit overflights, aviation authorities, FAA, ICAO impose strict rules. For example, twin-engine planes,
That's right,
common
Joe.
in commercial aviation, have ETOPS restrictions, limits on how far they can fly from a diversion airport. Antarctica's isolation often exceeds those limits, so routes are planned to avoid
That
it.
makes sense. If it's
There's
100,000
nothing
miles
there.
wide, no plane can make it that to go all the way around. So you could probably go to it and then turn around.
That comes back to the thing I was saying about going to fucking Mars.
Oh.
Do you think there's enough fuel in a fucking rocket to get 30 million miles the fuck away?
yes,
Jesus,
because
How?
because once you get going at a certain speed, you turn off your engines and
There's
you
not
keep
a-
going.
Bullshit. If there's no
How
gravity,
do comets go that are going with million miles an hour keep going?
there's
They don't
no
have fuel.
gravity out there. That's what they've been telling
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
How the fuck did we get there? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like these motherfuckers.
You know the one that always fucks with me is how is the sun burning when
It's
there's no
not.
oxygen in space?
I will give you that one. I'll give you that
That
one.
one always fucks with me.
I'm asking. I'm asking.
Because you have to have oxygen for fucking gas to burn. You're 100% correct. I don't understand that fucking part either.
Yeah,
It's
but
weird.
look, if you're in space, if you like give yourself a projection with no gravity, you just need a little bit to go forever.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, a little goes a long way.
You
Like,
don't have to stay on the gas.
So what? It's just farting out fucking little
yeah,
fucking
You don't
yeah,
have
bursts
to.
of
that's
Yeah,
what
just-
propulsion.
yeah,
That's
propulsion,
up
yeah.
there.
like that,
How
and it gets
is
fucking
Mars?
30,000 fucking million miles away.
Yeah, but you
Look
guys
it
watch
up, Jamie.
Interstellar? Tourette's is coming out. He's getting fucking pissed.
How far away is Mars?
Like,
It's
crazy.
2 million miles. What was it?
Joe, it says the sun isn't burning in the way a fire does on Earth. It doesn't rely on oxygen or chemical combustion. Instead, it's powered by a nuclear fusion, a completely different process.
How do they know this?
How
How
long
do
do
they
we
know
got?
That's what
this?
Gronk told
Fuck
me.
off. You want to fucking sit here and
I have
tell
40
me
million
that a
miles.
fucking rocket can go through fucking 140 million miles to get to fucking Mars? Fuck the 50 ways to fuck off. No way,
What's wrong
dude.
with that?
What do you mean that's wrong with that, dude?
Dude, that rocket,
gotta
how
fill
fast is a rocket going into space? It's like 100,000
I gotta
miles
fill
an
my
hour.
fucking truck up to get the fucking bar stove every day. You know what I mean? Fuck off, dude. I don't give a fuck if that rocket had a fucking gas tank the size of fucking Earth, bro. It's not gonna fucking get there. That's crazy talk.
Let's see.
Not
Says
yet. Not
Elon
yet.
Musk, space.
Shout out David Hale, motherfucker. I know you're gonna see this.
Yeah, shout out Elon, close friend of Roil Talk.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's coming on soon.
Yeah, Elon's our next guest, guys.
I hope so.
Able
That's
to
not a-
get to-
I don't think Joe would know how to talk to him. I got a Tesla?
I met Joe. I met Joe Rogan one time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's
Fucking
awesome.
super cool dude. Super fucking cool dude.
It says that's comprising the Starship spacecraft super heavy booster.
I can't hear you in
Orbital
any fucking point of
Enough
the
fuel to
microphone.
depends on the mission design. And the short answer is not one go from Earth's surface, but yes, orbiting refueling. So they'll have a
refuel
a
station.
refuel station.
Well, they're talking about putting a new space station up there.
So
It's gonna
there's
be
a
fucking
refuel
huge.
station in space.
Well,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
one
baby.
here on Earth. I mean,
Okay.
we have the planes that refuel the bombers.
First of all, you know the space station that's fucking orbiting Earth?
Yeah.
Who fucking built it?
Russia.
Okay, so they went up there and fucking built it.
No,
They
took
went
it-
up there and were
Brought
like,
it up-
okay,
they
I
brought
gotta
it
go
up
to
in
work
pieces.
They
today.
brought it up there in the space shuttle. I
Peace,
believe
my
it was
peace.
either the Odyssey or the
And they,
Columbia.
and they,
I think they're the only ones that can
everything
go to
sets in
space right
place.
now.
Have you seen the Black Knight satellite?
No, I haven't.
Have we talked about that on
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, right? Dude, go look at that when you get home. That'll fuck with your head.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
don't do
dude,
it.
I'm gonna look
That
at so much.
tungsten
when I
rod
get
thing's
home,
been
dude.
around for a long time. They keep tungsten rods.
Oh, Rod.
So yeah, so you
So-
drop them from space and
Oh,
then it
yeah.
comes
Have you
through.
heard about that?
Yeah, it comes through the
You ever heard of
atmosphere.
that?
It doesn't burn up. You can't even tell, and then it hits all the momentum and energy
yeah.
it generates. It's like a atomic bomb that goes off with no, but
Yeah.
no.
What?
Listen,
Yeah, so-
but it has no radiation, no nothing. Just
Okay.
the energy though is.
It's like, you know what happens when a comet hits us, right?
Yeah.
It's just so much force. Basically, they're dropping
So
these
they
fucking
have-
tungsten
they-
rods that do the same thing.
They have we have satellites up there with big fucking. They say they're like big tungsten rods. And if they ever want to like wipe out a country, like Russia keeps fucking around, they just drop this rod, and it comes through the atmosphere. You don't even know because it's not resistant.
That's from a fucking movie.
That's one
No,
thing
it's
as a
real.
flat earther that I think we talked about earlier that I don't understand. I don't understand like fucking like meteors and like fucking all that shit. I don't know how like shooting stars and shit. I don't get that part. Do you have fucking
Well,
say
the
on
thing
that?
I have a problem with that is like we've never seen it in our lifetime, like a meteor or big something hit the Earth, right?
No, but we see it in the stars, you know.
No,
we see
but
it in
like
the sky.
we
Um,
have never.
Russia had one
Oh.
about 4 years ago. Look up the meteor crash or meteor.
and it broke all those windows.
Dude, it like fucked
That was
up a
one.
whole town, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
The one that I saw when I was a kid was the one in Arizona. Have you seen that? But I mean,
Crater?
obviously that
The
happened.
crater,
yeah,
right?
the crater.
But
That's
nobody's ever
insane.
seen it. It's just an
Look at-
assumption.
yeah.
That's my
Look
thing.
Yeah, something
It's
big
starting to
hasn't
curve.
had this in a long time. Right?
Even that motherfucker starting to curve. It's going. Whoop, it's
Oh
going
yeah, did you
fucking
see
sideways.
this?
Well,
Where we
fuck
shot
me.
down a fucking missile recently.
Whose missile was
We
it?
shot at her. Who?
U.S. shoots down hypersonic missile and show it for. Oh, maybe it was
Oh,
ours.
because Iran has hypersonic missiles.
Dude, they got a fucking
looks
a lot
AI.
of them.
Tell me that don't look fucking AI. Just like when they fucking landed in the ocean, dude. Where's the fucking splash? Okay, and those fucking stupid ass fucking parachutes they had.
Yeah,
that
they're
shit
saying
looks
that's-
so fucking fake.
A lot of people are saying that.
A lot of people, all of us at this table. You guys gotta admit that looked fake as fuck, bro. And
In
they were supposed to
Chernobyl?
be out there in 30 minutes, and they got there in 3. And then out of nowhere, there was
Right
fucking
there.
dolphins.
Meteor explodes over.
Oh, fuck yeah, Farmer Boys, dog. Let's go eat.
It could be fake though.
Oh, don't do that. God damn it. Here we go.
Oh, fuck. I'm all in, dude. Let's go. That's what I'm
Damn.
talking about.
Whoa.
That blew out all the windows.
It was probably fucking a Thor. A bad landing.
Nobody saw it coming.
No
Well,
one
it was
saw it
only-
coming, but
only
everybody's
60
always
feet.
on the fucking. All
It's
right,
only
whatever,
60 feet
dude.
wide.
So
Tiny.
just
That's the one. That's the one I was talking about.
Whoa.
That's a fucking rock.
That's a piece of
It-
it?
it's actually
fucking
iron.
adamantium.
It's like mostly
Bullshit.
iron.
If it was a piece of it, dude, it'd be worth so much motherfucking
It
money.
is, dude. If you ever see like the shooting star, right? Like that's usually like a small comet just breaking up. So you see,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But sometimes those fragments come down. If you ever get like, there's stories of people who get them in
Oh,
their
dude,
backyard.
I
Dude, they're worth
no,
millions.
No, so my ex-wife's
Even a
uncle.
tiny fucking piece is worth like $100,000 fucking dollars.
So my ex-wife's uncle,
Well,
dude.
I think it's only if
he's,
it's,
he's a fucking meth head, all that bullshit, all that good stuff. But anyways, we're at Thanksgiving dinner, and this motherfucker came in and said he found a comet rocks, and we're like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude!" And he's like showing us these rocks, motherfucker. They look like the fucking broke up gravel off Palmdale Road. And he's like, these are moon rock, or these are comets. We're like, who told you they were comets? The guy at the pawn shop. And I'm like, and how much did he offer you for him, dude?
Well, here's the thing. Like some of those comets have diamonds in them, and like if you find something like that, that's where it's worth millions.
Well,
But
there
a
was-
lot, most of it's iron.
Well,
dude. It's
there was
like,
lane markers on it, so
Whatever.
I,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's from
I think-
fucking street.
I don't think they're
Oh,
all
they
worth
found
money.
it first or
like
what?
that.
They fucking got to him before your fucking uncle did or
No,
what?
dude, he's like, these are these are asteroids. We're like, dude, we're not.
Let him
giving-
have it. Let
Dude,
him have
no,
it.
He was like, you guys want them? Like, how much? So I was like,
Never mind.
I'm like, bro, there's literally a turn signal lane on that fucking moon rock.
I'm pretty sure there's spray paint on that.
Yeah, it says fucking like the left, the middle lines. I'm like, no, dude. Yeah, he's like, I could get like at least 10 grand each for this. I'm like, well, then go get it.
Yeah.
We asked you to
I'll
bring
prove you
fucking
wrong.
potatoes.
Prove me wrong.
You were supposed to bring mashed potatoes. You brought us fucking moon
Space
rocks.
rocks.
You
Dude.
brought us some space rocks. You fucking meth head.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What is this? Example of
Oh,
meteor-
speaking of space rocks, I know
Holy
you guys are
shit.
fucking super
Look at
heavy.
this.
into
86-pound meteorite went for 165 grand.
Fuck, that's what I'm telling you, dude.
12 pounds for 56. Damn.
But
How the
How
fuck do
fucking-
they know it's a Mona Lisa meteorite slab? How do you come on? What are we doing right now?
well, think about this too.
What are we doing? They're like, oh, that's Mona Lisa.
If it's a fucking piece from outer space, okay, tungsten. That's something that's on Earth, right?
tungsten steel, yes.
Heaviest fucking steel.
It's made.
It's
Tungsten's made.
It's made.
Isn't it? Tungsten's not natural, right?
Look it up,
tungsten.
Jamie.
Oh no.
I don't know why it gets you every time, dude, because he does it so naturally.
Jake's gonna be pissed.
I
Jorge's
leaving.
not laughing.
I fucking know. I fucking know,
What-
bro.
what
when you
happened?
guys make
So
a fucking
Jake's gonna be pissed
little
leaving about
fucking
thinking about
skit
shit.
about me or
Dude,
whatever,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna be
fucked
that
tonight.
part.
Tungsten, I think
I
is
hope
real,
you get
Joe.
fucked tonight, brother. Good
No,
job.
I'm gonna
No,
fuck tonight. I don't trip for sure.
Tungsten.
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 T-U-N-G.
God damn it, Jorge.
Jorge.
Not made in China. Just say, is it man-made?
Is it made in China?
It can't be fucking man-made.
Fucking
It's the
Jorge.
heaviest metal that's on the fucking planet.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
our planet.
Yeah, it's the strongest metal, right?
Look right there.
Tungsten is it's extracted through one. Oh, it's a
It's an
chemical.
ore,
So it is
a
made.
reaction.
It's an ore.
It's made.
It's ore metal.
But it's refined ore. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I
So
look
it's-
like a bit.
And washings to obtain.
It's a
It's
super
it's made through chemical. I watched I just watched something too on it. It was like a clip about how it was made. But it's like they take ore and then they put it in something, then they refine it, then it gets broken down to something else, and then they whatever. But
They
I
extract
guess
it.
in
It sounds
ore.
like they extract ore. Like they're breaking it
Oh,
all down.
it's in ore. That's right.
Ore is the metal, which is obviously on the.
What the
chart.
fuck is ore?
Well,
it's,
ore's rock, isn't it?
I believe
it's
it's,
like
on the element chart.
Why do I feel like we're talking about fucking Minecraft right now, dude? Like, what the fuck is ore? Like, what is
Ore
it?
is a metal. That's how they make steel from and different stuff. It's like a
Like,
rock,
where do we go
rock
into
form.
the
I think
earth
it's a
to-
rock form.
Like,
Apparently
where in the
China.
earth do we get it?
you
China.
Downtown.
China.
I'm not sure all that, but
There's mines all over the world for
Yeah.
where they like mine the ore and stuff. Yeah, so they take ore and they break it down, and make steel, tungsten, whatever. I guess from because I mean, it's not just sitting there as metal, right? We gotta like
it's
refine it
raw.
and make it.
Raw
Yeah, raw.
product. Yeah. That's what like mines get. They they get raw product and then they do things with that type of product. That's why there's 3 mines in this little town right here.
I'm gonna have an interesting.
He's gonna be on the fucking phone
Oh,
tonight,
dude,
like this in the
tonight,
bed.
bro.
He's gonna be like this
Yeah.
in the bed.
Literally in bed, dude. Like permanent, whatever the fuck it is, permanent, whatever the fuck.
Firmament.
Permanent. I'm gonna.
Firmament.
Jorge, send me that
Wait.
goddamn map.
You're
I'm gonna
fucking
be-
me up
I'm-
now.
I'm gonna be
The
researching it tonight.
firmament.
No,
Firmament?
firmament.
Firmament. Yeah,
Firmament.
firmament. Yeah.
You guys
What do you
are
think
so
happens after you die?
What do I think?
don't
Me
die.
personally, I honestly believe in. If I had to,
The fuck did you just
I
Come
tell
on,
don't
me?
know.
Jake. Let's go. Give us an answer, fucker.
I don't know, dude. It's
Oh,
either
let him
it's
talk.
either.
Let me cut you off. You just touch his hand and touch your lips like you just fucking kissed something. What
Well,
the
you
fuck
know,
was that?
I don't know. It's just what we do
We're
here.
blood brothers. bro.
Jake's a
Yeah, dude. We're Eskimo brothers.
Jake's a chooch.
Hey, dude, don't fucking. Okay,
It's not gay. It's just more of a dominant thing.
it's not gay as long as you don't touch dicks and
Nothing wrong with that.
balls. Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. I would
Sometimes
probably.
they cross paths. I don't know.
Yeah, especially when you're hanging out with Adam. You're gonna step over it eventually. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I
I
said
really don't
fuck.
have an answer. I was taught, like I said, when I grew up, when we did that little stint in the whole church thing, I used to buy that, but I don't believe none of that shit anymore. I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in Jesus. I think it's all bullshit, made up stories.
Well, he believes in you, brother.
No, he don't exist.
Jake goes to voicemail. You didn't hear him?
Yeah, he goes to voicemail, my boy. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in nothing about it. I believe there is a God for sure,
Then why the fuck would you not believe in Jesus?
because I don't believe the story that God is his son. I don't believe that. I
No,
don't buy
no,
it.
no, no.
way
It's
around
not
it.
just his
Jesus.
son.
I-
It wasn't just his son. It was him in human form.
Well, again, if you sit back and you look at Greek mythology, you look at different type of religions, they all have the exact same story as it. So as far as
Then
him,
why wouldn't you believe?
just because I've experienced it firsthand. I've dealt with drug addicts my whole life.
I was.
I 100%. I could see that. And what I'm
you
trying
can
to tell
see it.
you
Fuck
is,
you, dude.
hey man, we ain't got to see it. You told the world. What the fuck? Damn near cried. Get it together.
I did. I almost
Um,
cry. Yeah.
So I grew up. My parents. When my dad got out of Folsom, my mom and dad they were in Victory Outreach, and it's a big time church, and they ran the men and women's home. So as a kid, I grew up around drug addicts, you name it, gang members, prostitutes, whatever. Those are people I'm comfortable around because I grew up around them. I seen guys kick drugs, like how you said. I seen guys kick the certain fucking shit that put in their body. Seen all of it. And
Was it just men or men and women?
men and women,
Okay.
men and women. We were on the men's home for the first half, and then when we moved to the East Coast, they took on both men and women's homes. They had them separate.
Your mom would
Yeah.
handle that.
Yeah. And well, anyways, going back to that, I've done the whole church thing. I mean, shit, dude. When I was 12 years old, believe it or not, I actually preached to the church in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Good.
When I was 12 years old.
I did the same.
So all that being said, I just think it's a form of religion. I think after experiencing everything, I'm talking about my parents gave everything to this church. We sold everything for this church. I mean, to the point where
you were
couldn't,
paying tithes.
you couldn't, of course, you couldn't hang out with your family because they weren't of the God or they weren't unedifying. So you had to cut family members off. So it was more of a cult thing, in my opinion.
Religion is a cult. I will give you that.
So I
But
don't.
that's why I'm not religious. I am a follower of Christ.
That's,
Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Religion is fucked up. If you go to a
It's
church,
a personal relationship. That's what. That's what.
if
That's
you
the
go to a
people that
church and they
excel.
ask you for money, fuck them.
Well-
Fuck them to the fucking fullest. 50 shades of fuck them.
I
Because that's
agree.
bullshit. You don't need, when Christ died, he didn't want any churches. That's what he said. He didn't want any churches. And guess what people did? People fucking acted like people, and they fucking did exactly what fucking they weren't supposed to do.
When you sit back and you watch certain things, like I always thought it was weird that why are we eating a piece of bread that symbolizes his flesh? Why are we drinking alcohol that symbolizes his blood?
That is very good.
This is
That's
weird.
Yes,
This is
that's
weird.
Very good. Yes.
Okay, and I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you're Jesus, Obama, who give a fuck. I'm not eating your flesh, and I ain't drinking your motherfucking blood. Bitches
Understandable.
drink my blood.
Well, the
And-
reason he said that is because when he washed the disciples' feet, when he knew that
Yeah,
fucking,
I
he
get
was,
it.
that one guy was gonna fucking sell them out for 30 shekels or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling everybody else, like, look, this is what's gonna happen. People are fucking pieces of shit, and this is why I'm doing it because I want you to do it to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Judas fucking sold him out, and he knew he was gonna sell him out. You know what I mean? And this is biblically written down, and we just found scrolls that was fucking only 91 years AD after that. Just like I say to people all the time, what year are we in? We're in 2025. What? AD. After death. And people are trying to make it fucking to seem that we're in not after death. They call it something else now. It was before Common Era and Common Era. Now we're in CE. That's what people are trying to say. But fucking honestly, dude, if you really look at it, we're in 2025. After Christ died, you know what I mean? He was the only God, and honestly, the only God that I know and appreciate, and that came back because he was the only one that said he was going to come back after death. Okay? And you can believe whatever you want to believe. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and force you or nothing. That's not my job. That's God's job. You know what I mean?
He don't force you. He gives you the power of free will.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Thank you,
force
sir.
No, I said it.
Oh, you said it. Sorry. The
God
headphones
doesn't
are
force you. The thing he gives you is free will.
Yeah.
The Bible says it's better to know me and not. The Bible says it's better to not know me than know me, or than know me and deny me. Okay, that's called free choice.
That's
So
awesome.
he doesn't force anything on you. Number one. Number two. If you go back and you look at different types of religions, whether it's Zeus with how he came down, got someone pregnant, everyone has a story of it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Everyone
Yes.
has a story of it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe there was a white man with blue eyes in the Middle East with long hair and a beard, because that doesn't work that way.
I don't believe
If
he
that's
was
the
white
case,
either.
Okay,
He
but-
wasn't.
But that's how we've been presented in the biblical, right?
He was actually painted
seen-
out of
have
some
you seen
famous
Israeli people?
painter. Like he
Yeah.
was,
They look like that.
No, they more no,
No.
not Israelis. It's not back then.
Christ was
back
not
then.
white. Christ was not white at all. He was painted after a famous painter's son. Okay, that's what it was. Honestly,
So the
I believe
image-
he
the
was
image
black.
The image portrayed.
That's
is
what I
that-
heard too, but
Mhm.
I heard that they say he's black, but the problem is Middle Easterns get dark as
Dark.
fuck. You're in the desert and we're dark
But
skinned.
the crazy part is, you see how Adam says, "Well, you look at some of that, you can't go off that." Why? They barely got there in 47.
Correct.
What are we doing here?
You see what they look like though?
What?
They're white people.
Yeah, but now because they
look
had their
German,
own
almost
country in
German, yeah.
1947.
right.
that's
This,
when they
this was
finally
supposed to
got
happen
Israel.
2,500 years
Yeah,
ago.
this is supposed to be back in
22.
the day before in
2000.
Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? So the Germans, all that, when all of them were planted there in 1947, when they got Israel, that's when you started seeing the whites that are Middle Eastern. You know what I mean?
You're
Yes,
right,
sir.
you're
So
right.
the fact that there's one that blonde hair, blue eyes, all these years ago.
That blonde hair,
I-
blue eyes bullshit is fucking bullshit. It's stupid
So why are you picking and selecting what is bullshit and what is not?
because that's not a depiction of Christ at all. If you look at it biblically and in the times,
Do you believe the Bible's been messed with?
yes,
So
yes,
you
I
can't
do.
look at it biblically.
Well, it depends on which one your version you're reading.
Well, which one's that? First James.
The King
Which-
James
King
version,
James?
I know that one's been manipulated. It
For
has
sure,
to be.
for sure.
Okay. The one with Enoch in it. You know what I mean? The
Oh,
ones
you're
that
going back. So if we're going off Enoch, then we're going to go off the Emerald Tablets.
Yes, sir.
That disqualifies Christ.
I'm so
It
out of
does
this.
not. No, it
I have
doesn't.
no idea.
Well, if
educate
it
educate us, Jake.
If we go off the Emerald Tablets are based off the Anunnaki, which
is a
came
whole-
here, we were planted, we were seated here. That gets rid of Jesus. That gets rid of all that. That goes against the God created the world in 1 week and rested on the seventh day. That goes against all that. So
The
oh,
craziest-
there goes
This
our
guy,
boy. There goes
yeah,
our boy.
he's
Click on
legit.
that. Click on him, boy.
The craziest part about what you're saying is, yes, you have a very valid point.
Check it out, check it out.
Okay, we'll watch this.
Here you go.
This guy's a fucking lunatic. Come on, man.
That's pretty powerful stuff. He said he can come back however he wants and when he wants and in any dimension that he wants. He even talks about having rejuvenation chambers, which is what I believe the Serapeum is located in Saqqara, Egypt. It's one of his rejuvenation chambers where they would actually create bodies and put bodies in these gigantic megaton stone boxes made of granite, which is still radioactive.
Even if we go off the pyramids, the Bible says who built the pyramids.
We don't know.
No,
Bible says it?
the going off, whether it's King James or going off whatever Bible across the board, who would they say built the pyramids?
I do not know.
The slaves, the Jews.
Okay.
That's
Well,
wrong. That's
it
wrong.
has to be wrong.
That's wrong.
You're
That's
100% right.
wrong.
It has to be
So
wrong
I
because
go-
there's
that's
no
where-
way that fucking mankind could lift fucking that amount of stone.
Exactly. That's why
But
if you go with
you
the
have
emerald
to-
tablets and what you said to go off of, which is the Anunnaki, which came from their planet, because that was dying, so they brought us here. They
the
seeded us
Anunnaki
here.
wasn't a planet.
No, I'm saying that the Anunnaki is the race. They came
Yes,
from their
they
planet.
were the giants.
Yes, they came here. They planted us here. They bred us with certain people. That's why our body is the only skin color or the only mammal that gets burned by the sun. We're not used to this atmosphere. We're not used to this planet.
I understand that. Do you understand who the Anunnaki were
Yeah,
and how they got here?
Yeah, they came from a planet.
No. That's not how it happened. They were fallen angels and they had fucking sex with fucking women.
That's the biblical version.
That is the
So
biblical.
which one are you believing? The biblical version, or are you believing the Emerald Tablets? Because
That's
now again, you're picking and choosing typical Christian bullshit. I'm gonna believe this. Oh, I'm gonna cuss and say this, and I'm gonna do drugs and do this, but this I can still do this. It's like you gotta sit there and you either there is no black and white, or there's no gray. It's black and white.
that is
You either believe what you believe, and you stay there, or you pick and choose from certain things.
that is the best part of what you just said, because I don't know and I don't want to know, and I think that's the mystery of the world, and I think that's most important. I like to have debates and conversations like this.
baby. 100%.
You know what I mean? But why do you got to bring my drug and shit in?
No,
there,
I'm just
motherfucker?
saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not-
Hold on. You brought it up first, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I brought it up first.
Like,
An
look, I'm
hour
not like taking a shot or anything. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, you're picking and choosing what to believe. It's either
That's
you
what I'm
believe
saying.
you
It's the
believe in
best
this,
part. That's
you
the
believe in
best
that.
part.
It's
I
just how it
don't
is.
know, and I like the part of not knowing. And when we debate and we talk about shit like that, maybe I might have a fucking situation, and you might have a situation. We can bring it together, and then we could fucking really think about it.
100%.
That's why I think why life is so fucking fun,
100%.
because we can
agree.
think. We could fucking debate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be black and gray like you just said.
No, I'm talking about whether you believe in you. If you're telling me you believe that they're fallen angels, that they're this and that, but then again, you're telling me, well, the Emerald Tablets, I also believe in that. You can't believe in this and go with that. You just can't.
Here's the thing.
That's like being a fucking vegetarian, but yet you love steak. Makes no sense.
Understandable. But also,
could be
if
a
you look at it
vegetarian and
my
love
way,
steak.
Well,
if you
are
look
you
at
a
it,
vegetarian? Are you a vegetarian at that
I was
point?
just saying.
Are you a vegetarian at that point?
You can be, yeah.
if you
You
look
can't
at
be.
it,
You can.
if you look at it my way, like I said, dude, you make a very good point. I make a point that I believe,
100%.
and I like throwing them together. And now you're actually making me think about a different point. That's why I think fucking life is so fun, because it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like this is this, this is this, this is this, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's fucking think and let's fucking put our brains together. Let's learn. You know what I mean?
I agree, baby.
And I want to. I like it. I want to learn.
Yeah.
If you're right,
Oh,
You're
I'm not
fucking-
right. I don't know. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the best part.
if,
bro.
if I was right, I'd be a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? I'd be predicting all kinds of
That's
shit.
the best fucking
See-
part, because I don't know either. And when we have these conversations, it's a good fucking thing to have between two human beings, or 3 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like when I go hang out with my mama V, my mom, and my mom's a hardcore Christian, and you know she believes
Still
perfect
to this day,
relationship.
everything?
Still to this day, I mean, my mom gives credit to God no matter what. She'll say, you know, to Jesus, whatever.
Amen.
Like, you know, when my dad bounced on us and she was the one working multiple jobs, she gave credit to Jesus. I'm like, bullshit. I give credit to you, Sandra. Jesus ain't waking up at 4 a.m. and punching in and working multiple jobs. You are. You know what I mean? Jesus wasn't putting bread on my table. You were. So I give credit to you. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. But
your mom was religious. The
oh,
entire
100%.
time.
So she that's the thing. She won't tell you she's religious. She said it's a personal relationship with God. That's
exactly what I said.
That's what
I
the
have a
Christian people usually say.
personal relationship with Christ.
And she'll sit there with me and I'll be like, well, how about this, mom? And I'll drop off some of that stuff I'm saying, and she's like, no.
Hmm.
No.
So it's
And
just
I'm like-
what she's read.
Oh yeah. I'm like, Mom, so how do you explain this? And she's like, God made it. Okay.
Have you
Mom,
ever-
how do you explain UFOs? God made them. Okay, Mom. Like that's her. Like I'm like, okay, Mom, how do you explain this? Blah blah blah. God did it. Okay, Mom. Like that's just
She always goes to like God.
just that's her answer. You know what
Have
I
you
mean?
ever heard the thing where they say like you're driving down the road, you get a speeding ticket, right?
Mhm.
And the guy says, "God, why me? Like, why? What did I fucking do, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
But then he keeps driving, and there's a huge fucking pileup he just missed. You know what I mean? So when you think about like your mom, dad, you know, like she's thanking God because what if he stayed in your life and there was something worse that happened? You know what I mean? Maybe it was good that he left. You know, I'm not trying to
would you be
justify it.
so
I'm just saying.
Are you
though,
saying in that
I-
same sentence, like he says, "God, why me?" and then the same thing, he doesn't hit the pile. Thank
but the
God-
reason
thank
he
God it
got the
wasn't me.
ticket. Yeah.
So the same thing you're saying.
Yeah, good
Right,
call.
right.
Yeah.
But and this is where I lean towards the law of attraction when it came to religion views, okay? And it's so similar to me because what is the law of attraction, right? What you think most is what you get, right? So if you're constantly putting out positive energy, positive thinking, then you attract more. Yeah, you're manifesting, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
doesn't God say this? I'm so bad at religion, so please don't quote me on anything.
No, you pray
Let's
to
not
him.
clip this.
You pray to him.
Right. And you pray to him for something, right? And
Yeah.
you're thinking, you're manifesting it through God, right? Or Jesus, whatever it is. And so I always thought that to be kind of weird and similar, but in the law of attraction part, it was when you get pulled over, thank you, thank the cop. Thank you, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
you
I
never
understand.
fucking
Yeah.
know why you got pulled over.
So
If you're a
11
person,
miles over,
Hold-
bro. He gave
Yeah,
me a ticket for 11 miles over.
Fuck.
Hold on.
He gave me a
so-
ticket for
Right,
11 miles
right.
over. I went to get Subway on lunch. The motherfucker saw me right in front of my fucking
so-
building.
but
I'm
that
like, I work
Motherfucker, I
here.
just
See,
did
that's
my
the
fucking
point.
job, and I
Joe,
gotta fucking.
but that's my point. When you get that negative about it, now you start attracting more. You know when you hit your
Joe.
fucking foot on the bed in the morning, and then everything keeps going
Stop.
fucking wrong.
Don't
Stop.
even
Dude,
get me
I'm
started about
fucking
that.
getting
That's
that negative
bullshit.
energy
Well,
going. You
this
gotta
is-
fucking
hey,
snap out
buy
of
a
it.
fucking
Since
bed, and
Sammy's
I hate
episode,
that
since
thing.
Sammy's episode, swear to God, since Sammy's episode, whenever I stub my toe, I'm like, I always go.
do you think God manifests things?
Well, first of all, I'm not a. I don't.
With law of attraction, there's manifestation. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah.
you. You're
Yeah,
going
I
to
would
that.
think in the same sense with
So are
religion.
you
Yeah,
trying to
or God.
manifest to God, or are you just manifesting to the universe and vibrations?
Okay, if we're gonna go down my road and law of attraction, our brains actually act as satellites. We're made of electrical current,
Yeah.
right?
Correct,
Okay,
yes.
so in a way, like our brains are powerful. We have this satellite, this give off that whatever. So I guess in a sense, I forget
a
how
frequency?
this goes. Yeah, you're letting out a frequency that's attracting more things like that to you. You know what I mean? So if you constantly always, this is where we talk about your subconscious and your conscious, right? Conscious is something you tell it to do, like on a whim, right? Subconscious automatically does it. So you have to train your mind over years, dude. It takes a long time to keep your mind positive. You know when things are going good in life and everything, like, dude, you have a good couple years, and you're like, dude, that's when your mind's on like fucking auto, you know. But then maybe a couple of things knocks you out of path, and then now you start going negative, and then you start out more negative, more negative. Now you're a negative fucking person, and that subconscious is just thinking nothing but negative thoughts, and that's why your life fucking sucks.
And you attract
That's
negativity. all
kind of
around
the
you. I get
right.
that.
You know what I mean?
I get that because there's people at my job back like that.
That was probably
So-
one of the best ways I've ever
Because-
heard anyone say
Because
that.
of that, it's exactly why I am the way I am today. That's why I don't give into the world's coming down on us. We're all gonna fucking die. That's all negative. It's all fucking negative. And so the more you concentrate on it, the more we're gonna fucking bring more negative. So I just don't want to hear it. That's why people like I don't get along with you. I'm so easy to cut people out because I'm like, no, like you have zero effect on my life. You know what I mean? Like I want good people around me who make me fucking laugh and like make me feel good. You know what I mean? That's who I keep around me.
That's
so,
literally
whatever.
one of the reasons I'm a stand-up comic. You know what I mean? I want to make people laugh to fucking feel better because I know people feel like shit during the
Yeah.
day. They got shit jobs. They got to go do all
Facts.
this fucking dumb shit that they fucking hate. And at the end of the night, they can go fucking forget about it for 10 fucking minutes. You know what I mean? It fucking changes people. And that's literally one of the reasons why I got into it. It's because fuck this, dude. We don't know what the fuck is going on. We have no fucking idea what's happening around our whole fucking planet, this whole Earth, a globe, if you want to do it, or a flat one. You know what I mean? But fuck, dude. Like I said earlier, laughter is the fucking best form of fucking rehabilitation.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's fucking, we need it.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And what you said, and what you said, Ed, and what you said, fucking makes sense, dude. Like, that's why I like sitting at this table. We could sit here and we could all debate and we could all figure something out, and fucking we can all come to an agreement. But the main one is that fucking we will laugh, we will have fun, and you gotta fucking admit, all of you, the second that we laugh at this table, do you think about anything else?
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of moments at this table, so I'll say there's a lot of shit.
No, I'm
that's getting
saying-
through, but
Exactly. But
Usually
when
at
you
the end of
laugh,
the
what
day-
do you think in your head when you laugh? Nothing.
happiness.
Yeah, exactly. Happy, nothing. There's nothing going on. Nothing going on up there. That's why I believe that comedy is going to fucking save this fucking planet. It's going to save all the conspiracy theories. It's going to save everyone.
Shit, a lot of the conspiracy
believe
theories
that.
are comics.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my fucking 2 cents, bro. And fucking there it is. So fucking continue with your fucking cool ass thing because I like this.
Go ahead and start plugging all your socials, boy. Go ahead, start plugging all of them.
Tattoos by Frizzelle on Instagram, 43 Ink Gallery, Loof Meat on YouTube. They call me Josh Frizz on stage. Yeah, that's
Where
about
can
it.
they find you? Where's your next show?
Your shows,
Let
your
everybody
shows.
out. Yeah,
Plug your
show.
shows, baby.
I have a show at the Rustic Tavern. No, actually, I'm doing Victimville on the 5th, and then
Okay.
I have the Rustic Tavern on the 6th,
Okay.
and then I have, I believe Ricky's on the 17th.
Ricky's, yeah.
And then I have the Improv on the 22nd.
Atta
Fuck
boy.
yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Good shit.
Good shit, dude. Good shit.
I want to give a quick shout out
Go for it.
to my girl, Megan baby.
What is going
What's
on here?
going on right now?
Fuck yeah,
What's
brother.
going on right now?
Let me hear
Art
it.
LeBeau.
Yeah.
I bet
Hey,
that.
this is DJ Art LeBeau. Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead,
I
Joe.
bet that pussy
To
is
baby
good.
Megan.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
To Big Joe and baby
You guys
Megan.
saw that picture I posted on Instagram, right?
Yeah, you look like
Right.
a chooch.
Dude, that was 15 years ago. And we started dating right before she turned 21, right? Like a few months before.
Nice.
But we've been together a long fucking time, bro. Like a long fucking time. We've been through, dude, so much shit. But you know what's crazy is like in our
How
relationship,
many years you been together?
15 going on. It'll be 16. Yeah, 16 this year. But dude, we've had ups and downs. The crazy thing is like when I met her, I was flat broke, right? And like her and I built like empires together, right? Multiple times. And then like, you know, somewhere along the way, sometimes you like start to like drift past or you're thinking about doing something else. And like it took a minute. Like we fell off our path, I felt like for a few years, but I feel like I'm hoping that like lately we worked it out and you know we can get back on track. A lot of old like memories got brought up. It's like, you know, we used to be like this. We used to do this. And then you sit back and you're like, fuck, like we really did. And like, why aren't we like that now? You know? And like, so a lot of stuff like that. But, you know, and every day we're hearing from friends and family of like people with relationships aren't working out, divorce, you know, this and that. And then like you sit there and you're like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm grateful I have someone that I can call my own. You know what I mean? Like someone who you get to lay your head with every fucking night. And that's hard to find, right? Because a lot of people are in
I'm gonna tell you
relationships.
right now, bro. I'm so fucking proud of you for this because I've been going through the same shit with my wife, and your story right now is fucking awesome. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but continue.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to say like, yeah, we had a rough like few years, and now like we both recognize kind of issues and flaws and stuff, and now we're working on it.
Good shit.
And we had a challenge to have sex for 30 days straight. We fucking did.
How's
That
that
has
dick?
nothing to
How's
do
that
with it,
dick?
but
Is it
yeah.
raw right now? Is it raw or what?
It's gravy, baby. It's
Yeah.
gravy. Anyways, baby, I love you, and I hope everyone out there, you have someone you love, and you hold on to them tight.
You're the fucking shit, man.
Also, problems in your relationship don't fucking matter, dude. Just fucking work through them. It's not you versus her. It's you. It's you. You both of you versus the problem. You know, So,
Marriage is
fucking
sacred,
love it.
and it is. And you know what? You are proving that,
Commitment.
and I'm very, very, very proud of you, bro. And I only met
Thanks,
you
bro.
just today. Okay, so
Thanks,
I
bro.
hope your marriage and everything goes fucking fantastic. And shout out to your wife, and shout out to you, brother. For real.
Thank you. She's a gem. Josh, you're the
Yes.
fucking man, dude.
You're the fucking man.
Thank you for
dude.
coming
Yeah, it
on.
was a good time.
Dude, we had a great
You
time.
guys want to
together.
stroke each other a little, or are you guys good?
Yeah.
Well,
On
my
the table?
dick's too big.
I think- I
We're gonna need four hands.
I have to say this. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yes,
fucking
rest in
alright.
peace.
Can I say
baby.
this one then? Just
Go ahead.
Rest in peace, Doc Holliday.
Oh
Hey.
God, rest in peace, Iceman.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know-
come
you
on,
know-
Joe,
come
give me
on.
something.
Yeah. He's great.
That's it.
I got
Rest in
one
peace,
more.
Batman. That's a given, Joe.
Shit, dude.
Jesus
Fuck,
Christ.
yeah. Dude,
This
that's-
isn't a rest
Dude,
in
he
peace.
fucked me up with the
Oh.
ice, man.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
dude, hey, I heard he's tattooed on me right here, baby. Val Kilmer, right
Hurt
here.
me a little bit right
I you know, played Jim Morrison, The Doors, played a badass in the movie
Yeah.
Heat with Robert De Niro.
now. Heat.
Oh my God, Willow, Batman Forever, like legend. Growing up, Iceman, nobody's cool as Ice. I'll forget it as a kid. The first time I watched Top Gun, they're in the bar. He's got his aviators on. He's got bitches all around him, and he's drinking his fucking drink, and these fucking girls are whispering in his ear, and they go, "That's him, Mav. That's him. That's Iceman. That's the way he flies. Ice cold, no mistake. You fuck around, he's got you." Ciao. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, let me see one more thing. One
Oh,
more thing.
come on, Josh. Wrap this bitch up.
Okay, I'm not gonna say RIP. I want to say long live this podcast. Thank you guys
Oh, bro. Okay.
very
okay.
much for having me on, and you guys had some of the fucking greatest on, and I'm very thankful to be here. And dude, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are the shit. You guys are fucking fun as fuck. Thank you for bringing me out. Thank you for driving me out into middle of the fucking nowhere land. And I guarantee you, bro, when I make it in comedy, every single one of you guys are gonna be fucking me at my shows.
Oh,
For
for
sure.
sure.
Appreciate
For
you.
sure, man.
Free
You're-
of charge.
You're
Free,
part.
except for him. I'm just kidding.
You're part of the fam now.
Yeah,
thank you.
you're part of
Yeah,
the
thank
Royal
you,
Talk
Josh.
family,
Thank you.
baby.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for your shirt, too, guys.
No
Anytime,
problem.
bub.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Royal Talk Podcast. Smoke, lift, and live. Good night, baby.
Good night.